All right, you guys, there you are. People are here. Oh, hi from Pacoima down the street. You know where I just had dinner? I had dinner in Pacoima. I guess it's Pacoima, Arleta, whatever. Arleta, to give it a nice undertone. Pacoima, like, straight up out of Pacoima. Cars that bump up and down and stuff. Anyway, Big Jim's. Do you like Big Jim's? I like Big Jim's in Pacoima. It's a restaurant and they have really good salmon. So that's what I need. I'm just plugging this in, you guys. So I don't lose, oh, I might lose it. Shoot. Well, whatever. How are you guys? Are you good? I have to put up a new thing up here. Yeah, wait, you missed my smile. That's hilarious. Do I have stories to tell you? I have stories to tell you, but you know what I forgot? I forgot my books. I can't plug my thing. I have a toaster that I sit this on. It's the exact right height. So I need my books to put this on because I'm taking my computer down. So are you pescatarian? Basically, actually, I eat chicken and I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in 30 years. Just because it's the texture of it, I don't like it. Accidentally, maybe I ate meat, but I'm not a meat eater. I just never liked it. I don't like bacon at all. I got yelled at because after Keithy passed away, I had a family member say, you wouldn't even allow him cook bacon in the house. That's the fuck right. I wouldn't because I don't like to cook bacon. I don't like the smell of it. It's toxic. So I had a grill in the backyard and you can cook your bacon the fuck outside in the backyard. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, I am live. I did a video too, but I have to edit it and I can't guarantee anything. I'm just plugging my phone in right now because for some reason I had this sitting on my computer. Did you all hear Robert Redford's son just died? He was 58. I don't know if it's his oldest. I don't even know how many sons he has, but one of his sons just died. Oh God, not Scorpio time. No, no, no. Okay, there. Bacon, I can't do bacon. Blah. No bacon. I cannot. No bacon. I'll give you prayers, Devin. I think that said Devin there. Yeah, I'll pray. I'll pray for everybody. Yeah, no bacon. Please, no bacon. Another thing, if you drink whiskey and you eat peanut butter, you stay away from me. Don't ask. Don't ask about that. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Hold on. Sorry, texting the people. How are you all doing? Oops, I put I kiss you. I put I miss you. I put I kiss you. I didn't kiss her. I just missed her. Okay, so stupid. This stupid argument I got in. Me. Okay, so I went hiking and then I decided I would go get Christmas presents because I don't want to go out at Christmas. Not that we're going to be allowed to by the masters that keep us in our little caves. Okay, anyway, so I thought, this is what I thought. I thought I'll go do the Christmas shopping. So when I have to show up, at Christmas parties that we're not allowed to have or whatever, I'll have Christmas gifts, right? So I went in my hiking clothes, so I was filthy. I have socks up over my leggings because when I'm hiking, I don't want that mark with the sun. I used to do that. Anyway, so I show up at the Citadel, if y'all are in Los Angeles and you know that. It's like where every single person gets off the plane and goes to shop for the discount, the outlets, all of that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. So anyway, I go to the Citadel. I'm sweating, but I'm there at 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm going to get in when it's open. No lines, whatever. I'm sweaty. Who cares? Because I got to shower anyway, right? Hold on. Oh, God. Okay, so, oh, God. Anyway, so I go in line and I go to the guest store. The guest store is fine. Let me check the audio. Oh, there's my hand. The guest store was fine. My big wrinkly hand showed up there. The guest store was fine. Perfect, right? So I got some wallets. I got like a camo wallet, stuff like that. Robert Redford's son. I don't know his name. I just saw Robert Redford's son. That's all I saw. Anyway, I go into the guest store and I get a cute dress. It's like blue and it's cheap, and I, am doing everything. It's 100 freaking degrees out. So like Kate Spade's store has them waiting in line. So I'm waiting for Michael Kors store to open to go get. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Oh, Tara, you got your crystals. Thank you. No, not Redmond Redford. Redmond is Farrah Fawcett's kid. Somebody else Redford. I don't know. What is this guy's name? God rest his soul, because he just passed. And I think he had some kind of cancer, like bile duct cancer. Not Robert Red. What the heck? Okay. Redford's, his son just died. He was 58. He didn't have much of a life, just saying. Bile duct cancer. Okay, what is this kid's name? James Redford. He's got that very Irish or white skin. There you go. James Redford, right there. Looks like his dad, abstractly. Of course, we're used to the dad, but, oh, well, here they are. There we are. There's the two of them. So the kid is 58 and the dad is, what, 83? I always have weird, like, sex dreams with Robert Redford. Not like actually, yeah. Anyway, he's always in my sex dreams. Don't ask me. I really do like older men. Abstractly, I know. That's exactly, whatever. So I'm in the Michael Kors store, right? And I'm dressed atrociously. I look like a troll. Troll. I'm all sweaty and muddy, and they do look alike. Thank you for that, you guys, all of y'all. So I'm in the store, and I just want to get a wallet for my little Kenna, Lila's mom, for Christmas, right? That's what I want to do. I want to do that. No, I have to stop. He's like 400 years older than me. Who has sex dreams about an 83-year-old? Those men that like Raquel Welch, that's who. George Clooney is gay. Oh God, did I say that? Who said that? Hello, who said that? Somebody's speaking through my head. But it's true. He like the men. He like to do whatever he do with the men. Okay, so I'm in the Michael Kors store, right? And there's a kid at the door. This poor kid, I traumatized him. I was rude, I admit it. But I walk in, I've got the dumb mask on, right? So I know, well, no, I didn't get it for her. I got kicked out and escorted out of the store. So I go in, I know what I'm going to get. And he comes up with a sprayer and he's like, I have to spray your hands. And I'm like, whoa, 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 back it up, buddy. Back it up. Are you going to grab my boob too? I have to spray you. I don't know. Are you touching me? What's in the spray? Why are you doing that? Back the fuck off. Oh, it's hand sanitizer. I don't care. I don't know. You're just grabbing my boob. It's just a boob. Anyway, it's just hand sanitizer. Let me spray you. And I'm like, no, I don't use hand sanitizer. I really don't use hand sanitizer. Maybe, no, I don't. I wash my hands. I really do. If anything, I'll put water on my hands, but I don't even do that. And every time I leave the grocery store with popcorn, after touching all the buttons and the carts, I eat the popcorn in my car without washing my hands. And I'm not dead. So I'm tempting fate. I'm a total daredevil. Instead of climbing the Eiffel Tower, skydiving, I'm eating popcorn in my car without cleaning my hands. That's what I did. Anyway, so I go to the kid. I'm like, no, I won't touch anything. Don't worry about it, right? So the kid goes, well, you have to wear rubber gloves. And I'm like, oh, come on. And he's like, no, you have to put the gloves on. I'm like, why? Am I fucking Howard Hughes now? Like I got an OCD problem? And he's like, no, if you touch the purses, meanwhile, I can walk into the grocery store, lick my hand and touch the fruit and nobody's bothering that. And I may just do that. Or is that an assault? Yeah, no, not rubber gloves, plastic gloves. Sorry, rubber gloves, whatever. So then there's this no, he's the kid. He's just like 20 something at the door and he's just rolling his eyes at me like, oh, this white bitch, right? Then the Hispanic persnickety clerk, Okay, so I'm using the word persnickety. Persnickety, get it? Felix Unger, that's probably way before your time. The Odd Couple, persnickety gay man clerk comes out and he's like, excuse me. And he's very persnickety. He goes, you have to put gloves on if you're not going to have the hand sanitizer. And I'm like, I'm not doing the hand sanitizer. And, oh no, he was definitely that. He's a persnickety. Yeah, persnickety, exactly. You know, little like, you have to. And I'm like, why? Why do I have to? And he's like, because. And then the kid at the door goes, people are dying. So I say to the kid at the door, whose mother I could be, I say, do you have herpes? And they all look at me like, did she just say herpes? And I'm like, yeah, do you have fucking herpes? And he's like, I don't have a girlfriend. I said, but do you have herpes? Because 60% of the population apparently has fucking herpes. I just want to know if you have herpes. Are you breathing herpes on me? Did you touch yourself in the bathroom and then come out here with your hand because you're not wearing gloves? So do you have herpes? And is herpes on the purse? So I went in that whole like fucking whack job way. Persnickety guy, clerk goes to me. He said something and I'm like, oh, fuck off. And he goes, you can't use language like that. I'm like, why? Are you the word police or the thought police? What are you? Which one are you? He's like, oh, we can't have people talk that way in the store like this. I'm like, oh, wow, really? Really? You can't? Well, fuck you, right? And so meanwhile, I look like I've crawled out of a garbage bin. I literally have sand and mud on my legs. So then I said, can you get your manager? Yeah, he has worms, exactly. I go, can you get your manager? Because I'd like to see the law that says I must put on those gloves that you're not wearing, by the way. So this woman comes out, I don't know, 40s, whatever. And she comes out and she's like, her face is covered. Everybody's face is like this. You know, she wants to tell me to go fuck myself, right? So she comes out and she's like, hi, is there a problem? Can we step outside? So I said to her, no, we can't step outside. I'm in the store and I don't want to step outside. Stop trying to fucking control me. Oh, I'm not trying to control you. The music's very loud. I'm like, well, it's your store. Turn the music down. Stupid bitch. Turn the music down. Like, why are you saying that to me? I have no control over your music volume. So she's sitting there and you know she's one of these rah people for the company. And she goes, well, wait, excuse me, I have to mimic her now. She goes, well, you know, California law says it says I must wear gloves or get sprayed with a toxic chemical on the way in the door. And she goes, no, the masks. And I'm like, are we talking about the masks or did I have like a brain hemorrhage between the glove conversation and now you're reiterating the supposed ordinance by the governor clown that runs the state? I don't know, right? And she's like, well, ma'am. And I'm like, oh, ma'am. I go, are you married? Because do you have herpes? That's what I said to her. She goes, I'm not married. I go, well, I don't know if you have herpes and you're not wearing gloves. So I don't know. Am I safe around you? I don't know. I'm just asking. No, I'm serious. This is how stupid people are. You're going to spray me with a chemical. I go, I don't use hand sanitizer. And she goes, well, did you bring your own? I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. I don't carry hand sanitizer. I gave it the fuck all away. I'm not using it. I will not use it. I use my immune system. I don't have herpes. I wash my hands every chance I get. And your purses are the same as the guest store purses and they don't make me wear gloves. So I'm going back to the guest store. Then I look over to my left. We have the kid at the door. We have persnickety clerk, otherwise known as a biatcha, because I'll tell you, he looks at me, he goes, oh, this is him with it. He's hands on his hip and this little thing on. He goes, oh, you're one of those. So he's calling me a fucking white woman. Now he's racist. I go, are you a racist? Are you referring to me as a what? A Karen? And then John goes, oh, not all Karens are white. This is what he said later on. And I'm like, thanks for clarifying that. He's calling me an old white woman who has a problem with the rules. That's how they want to portray it. Here's the thing. I have a problem with the confinement of stupidity and being captured and forced to act like I'm in Romania during the turn of the century. That's what I have a problem with. Like, are we burning garbage out by the toilets in the backyard? Oh no, that would be the sidewalks in Los Angeles. Anyway, so the security woman comes over. I go, are you going to shoot me? And the manager goes, well, there's no need for that. And I'm like, oh, there certainly isn't. So I took the plastic glove that the guy tried to put in my hand. I wadded it up, and she had hair here, and I put it right on her shoulder right there. And she looks at me like, oh my God, I've been infected. And I said to her, well, the glove's perfectly safe. It saves everything. I didn't put it on. It should be completely safe for you. All I did was pick it up. I didn't want it to hit your purses, so I thought your person would be better than your purses. There was no garbage there, so I just put it on her shoulder and left. That's what I did. Security following me down the street, and I'm like, oh my God, right? So that was my waste of 2 hours on Saturday. However, yeah, I just can't. So then I go, it's my mistake. I go over to Creations like I do to get my dinner, okay? You know the store with a K, KK, Creations. Anyway, it's probably where they got the K from. It's not with a C, it's with a K. So they can add 2 more and hide behind it. Anyway, they have a sign out their door, and they have feeding the heroes on the front line. So I walk in, I go, why are there heroes on the front line? You're handing out hand sanitizer. They put hand sanitizer in every bag. I'm like, could you take that out? I don't use hand sanitizer. So I go to get in my food, and there's a guy. Okay, so it's a store, I don't know, maybe it's 10 feet long. I mean, there's a kitchen in the back, okay, but it's health food. So I have no idea. So anyway, I go in the store. This time I'm dressed like this today, so I don't look like a troll, because I'm sure they thought I was mentally fucking ill when I walked in the Michael Kors store. They probably like, this bitch is homeless and she just went to the bathroom in the back. But I didn't. I just was sweaty and whatever, right? That's exactly right. That's exactly what I did. I put it on her thing. But anyway, this woman today in the Creations with a triple K, in that store, she's like the clerk. So the guy clerk is at the register, right? I know, with aloe in it, right? That's what I should do. But I don't even want to acquiesce to it, because then it means I'm compliant just to get my will. And unless we stand up, we're kind of screwed. But so I go into the store. The clerk is here, and the guy, this is my water. Yeah, it's a Starbucks water again. You caught me. So the guy is here buying his food. The clerk is here. They're a foot apart. I walk in, I'm 4 feet back there. The fridge part's there. I'm just looking for salad with purple onions and chicken. That's all I'm looking for. Not too much. Some hummus. I got some hummus until I found out it had walnut oil on it. No thanks. I didn't read it. It was good, but I didn't like it, right? Anyway, yeah, your name does, AKA Cat, but this is a store called Creations with a K. So anyway, I go, I'm just going to pick the salad. She goes, can I start anything for you? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick that salad out. I want to look at my salad. I want to look at it visually and make sure that it's like, okay. And she goes, oh, we can only have one person in the store at a time. I go, well, should they be that close together? Like, your cashier and the guy buying that smoothie there look like they're making out. Like, they're that close. They're like really close. They like love each other. And so anyway, I had to wait outside. So then there's a line of 5 people back there. They're never going to get their food. They're not going to make any money. They will not make money. You can't make money like that. And they want to throw the hand sanitizers in your bag. I don't want to. They also have gloves out there. They're like gloves. The hand signer isn't talking. I just don't use things on my hand. It dries my hands up. I don't like it. I don't use lotion on my hands. I use coconut oil as a lotion. That's usually what I use, with the exceptions of some lotions, but I usually use coconut oil like when I'm shaving and stuff. And I use this awesome, amazing poppy and cactus deodorant from Native with the bath wash. So great. It's natural. Yeah, people think I'm batshit crazy. Everybody wants me to shut up because it's much easier. It makes my hands pee. It's awful. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand the feel of it. It's like chalk on a board. Some hand sign. Yeah, I don't care if onions are excellent for, I eat onions constantly. That's why I like to see my salad, to see the construction of the onions. Then I know if it's what I want to eat. I don't want her picking my food. I want to pick my food because I'm a grown-ass woman. And she's not my maid. Just saying. I don't know if it is or not. I like coconut oil. I leave some in the shower. And that's what I use to shave with. And I use a little bit of the Native, I don't want on the streets. No, they don't care about the homeless on the streets. They're just going to kill them all. This is going to happen. They're just going to go out there with bug repellent. What I love is when I go to Costco and the guy is spraying the carts, okay, with the toxic chemical, right? Yes, it can clog your drains, but I still put it on my body and then I rinse and out of the shower. I don't think that much is going to clog it. It's not like I'm putting hunks of coconut oil down the drain, but I do oil pulling on my teeth, meaning when I'm in the shower, I've got coconut oil in my mouth and I do spit that into a bag. I don't put that down in the sink because that's like a whole bunch. And you go like this for 20 minutes on your mouth. And when I bleach my hair, I put coconut oil on my hair. Thank you so much for that, you guys, as super chats. That's what I use. I don't use what they tell me. And problem is, when we stand up, it takes time for us to stand up. So people don't want to hear it. They'd rather be compliant, go along with it. I'm a little doofus. I'm going to go along with whatever they say because they're so right. You know, who even knows if they're right? Who even knows if they're right? Do I know if they're right? I don't fucking know if they're right, right? Yes, of course God should bless the homeless. What I'm saying to you is, though, the homeless are not social distancing. I have to go take a picture. Okay, no, they use a toxic thing all over the carts at Costco out of a spray thing like DEET. And then one day I was walking up, thank God, I put my mask on because that shit got all in my eyes. And then I'm like, did you just spray that in my face? The wind went and off it went, right? And I was like, oh my God. Okay, so anyway, people are sending me stuff, which is lovely. People are sending me stuff. Anyhow, when they're spraying all of this around, do we not feel, yes, coconut oil in the mouth because it makes your teeth white. Well, I have old teeth, but my teeth are white. And it also stops decay in the teeth. So like if you can't get to a dentist yeah, I would be on my way to Costco, but I'm here. Anyway, coconut oil makes your teeth white. And if you need like cavities and stuff, coconut oil will take the infection out. Yeah, no, I know the homeless don't want to be out there, but here's what's interesting. They're not stopping them. They're not stopping them on the road. You and I will get yelled at in a line with stickers on the ground. Stickers. No, I'm old and therefore my teeth are old. Anyway, the stickers on the ground, you know, like IKEA, and they have like stickers on the ground, right? Those stickers that direct you because you're too stupid to know where to stand, you dummy. So stand on the sticker, jackass. Anyway, they don't have that on the sidewalks, okay? No, you gargle with it. You don't spit it out. I'm old, trust me. I won't live to be 90, thank God, except for Brian says I'm going to live to be old. My mentor, he says that, and he's full of shit. He's saying that because of Saturn in the 8th house, but Keithy had Saturn in the 8th house, and he left the planet at 24. So I am hoping to follow shortly. Just saying, because we're being captured. Anyway, I feel captured. I literally feel captured. I don't eat hummus, and suddenly I'm eating hummus with walnut oil. Ugh. Okay, it was an accident. I'm compulsively overeating now, and now it's hummus with carrots. So there. Yeah, the rapture's not coming soon enough. Anyway, we are with God. I just don't want to be in a human body. I don't care about the rapture. I don't even know if I'm going in the rapture. That's debatable. Okay, we're being who? Why are we being captured? Okay, seriously. If you wonder what happened in World War II, I can't say it here, but remember in Germany, 1940, 1938, 39, 40, there was a group of people that got captured and nobody stood up for them. Like, okay, a few people, but nobody, like the whole population said, yeah, the virus is those people. They're the virus. And then, oh, Hong Kong, hi, you guys. So they said the virus, thank you for that. Thank you so much. I'm not young and beautiful. Do you know you're at, okay, never mind. I'm not going to start. So cute, really cute. But anyway, thank you for the super chat though. It's all going towards Keithy stuff and Baby Jack stuff between the two of them. Baby Jack is up and wild, and he's got a cone on his head, so he can't chew his stitches for another week. And he's trying to do everything that Baby Jack does. But yeah, I know. My feelings are my own. Exactly. Baby Jack is good. Keith is not here, as you know. So I wish Keith was here and Baby Jack was here. That's what I wish. But that's not going to happen. So yeah, that guy. You just said that guy in 1940. Yeah, a lot of people care how old you are, especially men. Men like 20 years younger. 30 years younger, they ain't interested in women in their 50s. Oh, they say they are, but they're not, because we're all like gonna age. But fuck them anyway. Who needs a man? All right, I said it. After Keithy died, I don't care. I don't care. My goal is to get off the planet quickly. I just have to figure out how to do it without offending God, offending my blessed life. This life, I'm sorry. Sarcasm is coming out of me rampant. Okay, so back to the story. What the hell was I saying? I was telling the story. Oh yeah, World War II, Germany. How did they capture that many people? How did they capture them? Nobody said anything. Like nobody said, whoa, why are those people the virus? They look just like me or my family or whatever. So they have brown eyes and whatever, right? I know, right? Sunset Plaza, I know. Well, they have money. I married older and broke because, I really go for the gusto. I didn't have the common sense to trade my young youth on looks. I actually married for love. What a dumbass, right? Yeah, no, dumb. Okay, so anyway, duh. Younger and broke. Well, yeah, okay, no, broke is good. No, Mindy, you loved your husband. Oh my God, Joe passed away. Everybody send prayers for Mindy. Prayers because her beautiful husband passed away. He was younger, but she loved him so much. So, and I'm really sorry that happened to you. She really loved him. Love is what's important when you marry. So marrying for money is something that money is your God. Oh, yeah, no, love is never dumb until like 30 years later. Then you're like, fuck, I was stupid. I should have married for money. I'm sorry. It's terrible. Okay, I'll stop. I'm going to get yelled at again. But anyway, yes, and my picture of Keithy back there that Bobby did, wherever, right there. My little Keithy. I know Mindy needs prayers for her. Jana, there you are. I'm very sarcastic. I'm a sarcastic person. I can't stop it. I can't. Okay, but in 1938, 39, 40, 41, 42, in Germany, a group of 6 million people, that's a hell of a lot of people, were captured. They were told that they were going for showers. I don't trust people who want me to shower on a bus in public and drive me there. It's just like being kidnapped. I'm just saying. I would tell my kid, like, don't get on the bus to go shower in public. with these people because, like, that's weird. Number one. Number two, you're being kidnapped. Like, you can shower in your house. So, how did that happen where nobody did anything? Number one, people believed the megalomaniac in power. I'm trying to say this without getting this off. So, there was a megalomaniac, right? No, it's a beautiful painting. It makes me happy because it's got the painting has the eyes of my Keithy. So I think of Keithy every day. It drives me crazy. I want to beat people, but I'm going to now stop them in stores where they want to spray me with hand sanitizer and wear gloves. And I'm just going to start. I got nothing better to do. Like, I got no life. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just warning everybody. If you see me on the Karen website, that's me being foul and rude. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, ask yourself, why do people allow people to make rules of any kind without challenging it? Usually, now let's dumb it all down and go away from Germany. Let's go to an abusive childhood. I know that one well too. But let's go to an abusive childhood where you have an alcoholic parent that lords money and power over you, and you rebuff them. You don't let them beat you. You don't let them, abuse you sexually. You don't let them take the doors off your bedroom. You fight back, right? Or the door off the bathroom so they can fucking watch you. Anyway, oh God, I'm having a breakdown. Anyhow, so you stop that behavior. When you stop it, you are then punished, okay? You are punished for that. So it's easier for the other children in the house to shut their mouths and just allow, just keep it quiet. If we keep it quiet and we do everything right, then we won't get beat. We will get dinner. We will get whatever. That's what you do. You think that if you comply to a bully at school, if I just steal the lunches the bully wants me to steal from the kid with the braces on, then he won't beat me up. Bullshit. He will beat you up. That is what will happen. You will be the next target. So you have to stand up. It's really hard. It was embarrassing. If I looked like this on that day, I would have been okay being a weirdo because I would have been like, oh, I'm dressed like normal. But I was filthy and looking like a weirdo in the store. But I had to say, why are you spraying me with hand sanitizer? Get the frippin' hell, fuckity fuck, away from me, dude. Back up. That's assaultive. Like, don't do that. What is wrong with everybody? What is wrong with everybody? I can't go up and just pat you on the shoulder. That's assault. But you want to spray me with a toxic chemical on my hands. What is the biggest organ? Your skin. What absorbs? Go put fentanyl on your hands and see. The paramedics put gloves on so they don't get the fentanyl on their hands, so they don't overdose, right? Right. So this guy's, for all we know, spraying fentanyl so we all calm the hell down. So it's just bizarre. What we have to do is we have to speak up. Yeah, we have to speak up. I'm going to speak up, but I can tell you right now what's going to happen. I'm going to be dragged down in the middle of the street. When that VACC vagina comes out, I'm going to be dragged out. I can't control my mouth either. I'm just like, fuck off. That's it. That's it. I can't. Stop talking to me. I don't want, and the word is captured. It's definitely, so no, there is laws against it. So I'm eating in Burbank. I go to my favorite restaurant in Burbank, which is, look, I'm itching my nose. So I'm touching everybody too. Okay, so anyway, because I'm 5. Okay, so I go into Burbank. I love Granville. Yummy salmon at Granville. So I go to Granville. I'm walking down the street, and John's like, you have to put your mask on. And I'm like, I don't want to put my mask on. I'm out in the middle of the street. Oh, and by the way, we have smoke outside from, yes, it very much is, NWO. NWO. I can really feel the bad child coming out of me, the one that liked to do bad things and got expelled. That person's coming out. But I don't like having to conform to something which is restrictive to my soul, and it's restrictive. It's restrictive. Oh, I don't want to be sprayed with perfume in the store either. It's restrictive. What they're doing is they're oppressing us. So when you push oppression on me, I have to stand up. I'm not being a Karen. You are oppressing me. And just because the rest of the people in line don't stand up to anybody, just want to do what they want to do, and are selfish and only thinking of themselves, does not mean I'm not going to stand up. That's it. You got expelled. I got expelled constantly. Yeah, I got expelled out of private boarding school, and my mom had to fly in off a cruise to come collect me while I was locked up for the 3 days it took her to travel from Europe to come get me. That didn't go over so well. And no, I didn't set the fire, okay? I just said I was going to set the fire. Somebody else set the fire. It wasn't me. All right, so having said that, I'm not a pyro. I don't do that, but that's what happened. Okay, so what we have to do is we actually have to stand up in oppression. They are oppressing us, okay? I know. I didn't do it. I just threatened to do it. My mouth is so big. I have to watch my mouth because there are thought police, and now I'm getting itchy. Yeah, my mom was pissed. 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 Like pissed. Like pissed. Pissed. And that school did burn down some 15 years after I left. I was nowhere in town. I was living here. I had nothing to do with it, but it really did. Okay, so there was a guy in a Superman mask, not Superman, Spider-Man, sitting on the side of the street, and I'm like, is that a mannequin? And I walked over and he moved, and I was like this at the gas station. There was also a guy, best mask I saw in the post office, was this guy with a skidoo mask on. You remember, if you're from Canada, with the two things in the mouth hole? Like he's coming in to rob the post office. Hilarious. I mean, I was just like, dude. Oh my God. I was like, dude, what's up with you? You gonna rob the place? No, it was great. He's like, no, I'm wearing this mask out. I'm like, good for you. My mask says it says C-U-N-T. Vanessa wears fuck off on her face. So, I mean, you know, and that wouldn't go over in Michael Kors store though. Swear word on your mouth. No. We're not allowed to speak. Shh, we're all babies and you can't say the fuck word. What are you, my father? Get out of my expression, okay? Show me the law where I can't speak. Because if I was with my girlfriends and one of your gay buddies going through the store that you had the hots for, and he's like, girl, fuck you, you wouldn't go tell him not to say fuck, okay? So shut up. Oh my God, you persnickety bitch. Anyhow, he goes, oh, you're one of those. Yeah, that's right. I don't like to be oppressed in modern day society. Sorry, I'm not living in China, buddy. But that's what's happening. We have to actually stand up. So I have to make a point of saying shit everywhere I go. I never thought I was going to be this way ever, ever, ever. Now I am that person. I have to. I'm like, Max, yeah, I know what it is, and I'm going to repeat this until I guess I just keel over. This is your throat chakra. I speak up. My throat chakra. It's your throat chakra. This is how you speak. If you are silenced because of something that is pretend, I'm not saying that, oh, this is what I said to the kid at the store with this spray bottle out. He like jumps out and he's like, whomp, like this. I'm like, whoa, back it up, Piper boy. He's a kid. He's just following orders, okay, for his paycheck. If you ask the SS officers in the 40s why they followed through with doing what they did to the people, the 6 million people, they too were just following orders based on a paycheck to feed their children and family without thinking of other people's children and family. So that's no excuse for a paycheck. We're all going to get it when they come out with the vagina. You know what I'm talking about. The VAX, you know, in the arm. I'm speaking in code so I don't get kicked off. The VAX in the arm. We are all going to be in trouble. And if I hear one more person say to me, oh, these people were respectful. They were all wearing these. You are not respectful if you are perfectly healthy to cover your own face. You are degrading yourself. You are degrading. Wait, what's up? Just, oh God. I didn't even see that. Thank you if you said that to me. When I wear a mask. Oh, when I wear one, I can't think straight. I'm like, wait, what was I doing? I'm like, wait, what? I mean, what if I wear a mask and have a gun? What then? I'm just hand sanitizer. It's just hand sanitizer. What are you worried about? With my eye sockets peeking out. I mean, come on. But what we have to understand is when, let's see, they're all getting the, oh, I can't get that. I don't want to be told what to put in my body. I don't want to. I don't want to. I really don't want to. And I guess I'm going to die on that mountain. I'm already preparing for it because it's going to happen. They're going to stop us from traveling. They're going to stop us from all kinds of things if we don't comply. And the compliance of anything that I personally don't want to do, if you tell me I have to eat bacon, I don't want to do it. And I mean, a lot of you all like bacon. Yeah, no, I'm not. But if I'm not sick, why am I covering my throat chakra? If I don't have a broken leg, why am I wearing a cast? Like, why would I defile my body by faking something? Just asking. Yeah, just asking. I'm just asking. Anyway, in Burbank, so John's like, you need to put the mask on. You need to do it now. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. And then boo-boo. I'm not gonna. So I just walked in the restaurant and I sat down where they said sit. And apparently now, this was fascinating to me. Fascinating. Okay, so Burbank City Council of fucktards voted on something in the city of loser Burbank where, and I'm saying that out loud. Sorry, you don't like me? I don't care. I don't care. You people on the city council should be ashamed of yourselves for propagating propaganda. PPP. Yeah, that's right. No, I was doing it to, that's doing it to John there. I'm like, nah, boo boo. Anyway, they voted that there's $100 fine if you're walking on the streets. Then it could go up to $200, and then it could go up to $500. And I'm like, are the police by the taxpayers out giving these tickets? Or is it like a ticket from who? So I looked at the thing and it said a place called, I've got to look it up. A place called, what was it called? Will Dan Engineering. Y'all. It's in Anaheim. It's in 50 different places, and their philanthropic endeavors include blah, 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 blah. Okay, they're special, this Will Hand Engineering people. Okay, it says, it says that they will be handing out the tickets. I'm sorry, who are you? Do you have authority over me? You, Will Dan, it's Will Dan. Will Dan Engineering is handing out tickets for non-compliance in the city of Burbank. Beautiful downtown Burbank. Apparently on the Chandler bike path, which maybe has something to do with they built it and so they can. I don't know if that's the case. I have to find the thing, the way it's worded. I found it fascinating. I'm like, these people are weird. Like, and it says something like the police could be called. Well, they could be called if you go bananas on them, but they're not going to be called. So when they give you this ticket, I mean, I'm sorry, when they give you the ticket, and so what the fuck? What, like, I'm going to throw it out? So I'm not carrying a license, consider me homeless, and I don't have a car. What are you going to do? You gonna call the police and make me say my name? I'm mentally ill. I don't have to say my name. Who are you? I haven't done anything, so who are you? Right? Right. I don't know. I don't know how they give tickets. I have to find this. I have to actually find this. I have to find this so I can see. It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, give me a ticket for what? I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's called Face Covering Enforcement to begin on October 16th, 2020. Enforcement, like not like rape. Forget the rape. Forget baby snatching. Forget any other PEDO, you know, on and on. Don't worry about crack smokers. Don't worry about alcoholics drinking and driving. Don't worry about anything but mask enforcement. They call it face coverings. Well, what is it? Is it a face covering or is it like a hospital mask? What is it? Okay, it says, face coverings which cover the mouth and nose shall be worn under the following conditions. Says who? I might just have to pee on the street in front of you. I might have to. I may have to do that. All right, I can't do that. That would be lewd conduct. I think there is a law for that. All those drunk guys coming out of the bar, getting into their cars, driving and killing people, those people, we don't have to worry about them. It says, persons who are outside on San Fernando Boulevard between Angelino and Magnolia Boulevard. Okay, so 4 blocks. Basically from the brewery to Don Cuco's, for those of you in Burbank. Basically down Restaurant Row walking, except when seated at an outdoor dining table and they are eating or drinking. Again, with the exceptions for alcoholism. Now, let me ask you this. If it is so dangerous when I am walking with a family member down the middle of the street with nobody else, and there's smoke fumes, poison, we're all out on the sidewalks, but I'm just with the person from my house, right? I'm walking with them. You don't think that that toxic fly is going to fly into the people eating their dinner? Like, how are they safe? I think we should close down all the restaurants. That's what I think. I think we should do that because it cannot be safe to be out there. If between San Fernando and Magnolia Boulevard, there's an influx of this, whatever it is, flu, then obviously the restaurants shouldn't be open. Why are those people allowed to be open? It's not safe. I'm sorry. Even if you're eating, it's not safe. You need to go back into your house. You need to go into your house. Go back. Back. Okay, then it says persons queuing in a line, whether on public or private property, regardless of members of their own household. Persons on the Chandler Bikeway while stopped at any intersection, whether a pedestrian or a cyclist. Apparently at intersections, this is when you can die, by a drunk driver, by the way. Persons patronizing public transit, including waiting or sitting at a bus stop or shelter. The Burbank Police Department will defer enforcement authority to representatives from Wildan Engineering. Burbank Police will assume a support role and respond to calls related to administrative face coverings. Well, I'm not administrative anybody. I'm just some fucking stupid person on the street. So, you know. I guess this means people in the courthouse that aren't wearing them. Face covering violations only when circumstances dictate the need for police presence. Does this mean a naked man who has his face covering around his penis but not his mouth? Do the police come out for that? I would like to see that. I'm just bored now. Anyway, all citizens are encouraged to wear face coverings when in public or close proximity to others and to obey. You must obey face covering requirements. Why must I obey anything? Who are you? 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 Who the effing hell are you? Anyway, this Will Dan Engineering is the place in Burbank which is taking over police authority. I wonder if they can pull a pistol on your ass if you're not wearing a face covering. Right. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, it's not even that. I just don't understand what's happening. Oh, the kid at the door at Michael Kors at the Citadel with the bitch manager, that place, which not buying Christmas presents, gonna switch to another brand. I know you think you don't care, but you are gonna care because your corporation is kowtowing to bullying techniques which aren't even part of anything because your sister stores, though they be lower end, according to you, although I like them because I get my blue sunglasses there, guess, they don't require that in their stores. And since you, manager lady, did not have your gloves on, I didn't feel safe around you without your gloves on. You could be licking your hands under your face mask or scratching your nose and then coming out and touching me. Or better yet, touching the purses that you're organizing. Right. It's so offensive. I don't know why people, they're all willing to do it. You don't even know what they're putting in your hands. It should say outside, these are the ingredients to the hand sanitizer, and we're going to mandate and force to spray you because our shitty plastic purses may catch a virus that, you know, doesn't live on shitty plastic purses because it ain't living on the Guess purses and it ain't living on the Kate Spade purses and it's not living at the H&M store and it's not living at the oh my God, Under Armour store, and it's not at the Adidas store, but it's in your store. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Burbank has a thing where if you're running on the trails, you have to wear a mask. What are you talking about, you dumb, stupid? I can't. I'm just going to rant. I'm going to rant all night. So here's the best thing. I know, it's ridiculous. The kid at the door, he's like this. He's like, people are dying. I'm like, oh my God, you don't say. We're not going to live forever, for eternity, on and on and on. We're not going to be in our bodies for the rest of our lives. Like, we're not going to catch obesity from McDonald's and heart problems. Oh, and all you meth heads, you're not going to have fucking strokes or overdose. For those of you young kids getting into your car late at night after working and some drunk fuck goes down the freeway, as they do, and slams into you, killing you and your passengers, nope. Or you get on a motorbike like Keithy and some weirdo runs you off the road and decides to hit and run it on the street. No, you're not going to die. But this, you're going to die, right? I said, read the statistics. I said, you're too young. And I'm sorry that you believe what you're hearing, but go to the CDC and read the statistics. Read them. Read them. Oh my God, Jackie's back. Jackie. Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. Jackie, thank you so much. I gave your donations from last week to Baby Jack, to Kenna for Baby Jack. So you donated to Baby Jack and to Keithy, both. And Baby Jack got his surgery. So I totally appreciate that. And so does Kenna, so does Lila. Everybody. And he has a cone head on. He wears a cone head. I'm sorry you believe. Yeah, I'm sorry people believe. It's fine. You know what? Here's the thing. Thank you so much, Jackie. Here's the thing, you guys. If you want to put a babushka on your head, you want to wear a pillowcase over your head, you want to wear, I don't know, bones through your nose, whatever it is you want to wear, I have no problem. Do it. Do it. My kid has bones through his ears, whatever. You do whatever you want to do, okay? But do not act like I have the plague because I'm healthy. I've always been healthy. I never won't be healthy. I am healthy. Don't do that to me. This is the next thing. This is my friend Chris up in Oregon. So you're running down the trail, run. And then somebody's like this, look, wait, what? Yes, I went to the outlets. I'm not going back because of that. Look at this. So you're running down the trail. Somebody without a face covering is on the trail coming towards you and they go like this. And they turn around. What is that? What is it you're doing with your dirty ass hands? You probably touched poison ivy on the way by. and covering like this? What are you doing? What is wrong with you? I seriously question your capacity to function on the planet. Really. What do the dead say they miss most about living? I don't know. I can't feel anybody right now. After Keithy, I don't feel it. Nobody misses it here. And their family, they miss their families. That's mostly what people say. They miss being able to tell somebody whatever they wanted to tell them. They miss being able to communicate, things like that. But they don't really miss things here. Why would you miss anything here? Does this seem like good here? I don't know. Yeah, I know. This is terrible. Now, in my opinion, as we hit the 31st, the witching hour, Halloweeny, where I'm not going to get my chocolate because I can't go out in a mask and pretend I'm 10 and like beg for chocolate from my neighbors that know it's me because I don't really have a costume on, right? So those people, I can't get my chocolate, but we're going to be, I mean, they're already telling you stock up on canned food, stock up on toilet paper. Well, mother bleepers, I already did. I can't believe I said that. Me and Lori did that months ago. We got so much toilet paper, we don't know what to do with it. We have that much toilet paper. I need to stuff my bra with the toilet paper. I can have you stuff your bras, all of you. I literally have a storage unit full of stuff. Yeah. Okay, why? Well, your cats will cross over too. Are there cats? Yes, there's cats. Our pets are in other dimensions, all of that. Yeah, Halloween's being banned here too. I'm going to wear a costume. You're looking at it. This is my costume. And I'm going to beg for chocolate. That's what I'm going to do. I saw it, man. Oh my God. Do you remember the Go-Go's? Yes, I do remember the Go-Go's. Why do you ask? Okay, somebody asked about a stellium. A stellium, it doesn't matter which house it's in, is 4 or more planets in the same sign, placed in the same house. Obviously, Kill Gates is not a physician. We know this. We know this. I am not a physician either. Don't go Christmas shopping. Give toilet paper as gifts. Yeah, exactly. No, what's really hard, though, is it's hard for businesses, for people to get their stuff, to get, yet I see stores like... trying to think of which stores. All the big stores are open. Opinion on assisted death. I would very much love someone to assist me to cross over right now. I don't know. It's up to you. You got to decide for that for yourself. I know Lysol wipes. I have those too. Have not been in. Yeah, totally. But assisted, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, if you're going to cross over. I mean, do what you want. It's your life. Do what you want. Oh, I know what they want to do. I know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know, though, how God looks at that, because I don't think, people get assisted by hospice nurses all the time, don't they? Like the hospice nurse. I love Mars bars. Oh my God, I got to go get a Mars bar. Aren't they delicious? I love Mars bars. They call them Milky Ways here, but Mars is better than Milky Ways. You peel the chocolate off, then you eat the caramel, and you get hugely chubby if you eat them too much. Let's see. The county remains in the tier 1 as new cases are still higher than 7 per 100,000 residents. 7? There's 7 alcoholics, 77 crack addicts. Meth heads in the valley outnumber fucking everybody. People in cars driving drunk. Teenage pregnancy. That's not a disease, though. That's kind of cute, except they're teenagers and they're pregnant. So teenage pregnancies, do we stop these things? I mean, I don't know. Peanut butter cups, delicious. I got to go get those too. Peanut butter cups. Yep, that's what I got to do. Anyway, my whole life now is going to become questioning people on, why are you so stupid? Like, home, don't get V. Exactly. But you know what the problem's going to be? We're going to be forced. Now, I couldn't get the wallet. I could not get the wallet to give to Kenna for Christmas, in her favorite store, because the fascists at the front door wouldn't let me in, and they think it's quite normal to insist me wearing some kind of toxic thing on me. I don't want that. I know, Jackie, the censoring is outrageous. I use that, let me see if it, well, I'm not going to smell my armpits tonight, but Yeah, it smells good. I love native deodorant, like love it. It's got nothing in it. And sometimes I don't wear deodorant just to be obnoxious. Whatever. I don't care. If you eat properly and you don't over wreck your body, you're not going to smell. I mean, unless you're climbing up, for hours. No matter what deodorant I wear, what do you think of Biden? I don't even know what I can't say the word on here, law is. But what do you guys think, like when you're climbing? Thank you so much. Oh, it's your birthday. That's so great. Happy birthday to Shelby Lynn. Her birthday today in the middle of China. Woo! By that, I mean America. So when let's see, we just left Spiral in Utah. I can't even. So when I hike for like 10 hours, no matter what deodorant I'm wearing, I stink. You just stink. Like you smell because you pee outside. Yeah, I know. And you don't have toilet paper. Some people leave their toilet paper on the trail. Don't do that. That's dumb. It's not your toilet. Pee gets, absorbed into the ground. Anyhow, I stink after that. So then I have to shower. But if you don't overuse chemicals on your body, remember, all of the beauty business is there to make money off our insecurities. Oh, your daughter turns 11. Yay for 11. Yeah, Biden is definitely, isn't he? They're there to make money. When my hair used to break a lot, Estelle and I had this problem. We were over bleaching. Well, I'll speak for myself. I was bleaching, which I love to do. But the problem is a lot of the shampoos that they sell, it's like add protein to your hair, add protein. If you have an adequate amount of protein, you should not be using shampoo with protein in your hair. It will crack your hair. You don't need that. That's why people keep having issues with cracked hair because of that. Also, the stuff that makes your hair shiny, it makes it shiny for a second and then you continue to use it and your hair is dull. So the less chemicals you put on your body, the better it is. The better it is, just saying. So that's the same with the hand. Anthony Hopkins is sexy. I can't look at him because I watched that Silence of the Lambs, which I think was probably true to life now that I'm thinking about it. I think it was probably true to life. Let's see. Yeah, I hike with a backpack. I go 30 miles sometimes. I have to eat. Yeah, I have a backpack. I try to carry very little though, and I try to, you just cut your own hair. I do it all the time. That's why I have to go to my hairdresser to fix my messed up cuts. I can't shave around here. Like I'm just afraid I'll shave my sideburns off and then I'm just a face. Like a weirdo. That's right. Yeah. Don't worry, go vote in person. Yeah, the devil will be in hell. Yeah, no, oh my God, we do that. We climb. Oh God, we climb. David trains me and he's like a taskmaster. He was the nicest place actor I ever worked with. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I can't look at him though because of his character and he was a Hannibal the cannibal. I can't. But yeah, when I hike, I carry, just to carry the water, but I love to carry water in my hand. It balances me. I do not like those plastic things that people drink, the bladders. I can't because I don't believe they're clean. Then I think it's going to leach off into my body. So I get a little bit like cuckoo. I go alone all the time. Yes, I do. I don't care. I've gone along. That's how I met David. I told you that story. I was hiking alone. I often hike. People cannot keep up with me. David can. But then he's in a different, yeah, I know it is. He's in a different city. But yeah, I want to hike alone. I have no problem. If someone wants to kill me, go ahead. I don't really care. If that's what you want to do, go do it. What am I going to do? Nothing. I don't care. I've been going alone because most of the people I know drink and smoke and do stuff. They're not really health people. Anthony Hopkins is a lizard, you all. Lizard alert. Yeah, I go in the dark. I went through the Palm Springs desert the first time in the dark myself for 5.5 hours. I did that one Thanksgiving. Not a single soul on the trail that I could see through the dark. That's what I do. Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And I thought about it, but 3 miles into the trail, like you could get whatever. And you're like, I wonder if someone's going to like kill me or an animal's going to get me. And then I'm like too tired to freaking care. So that's what it was. Yeah. So I didn't run into anybody until I went up to the tram. And then, yeah, no, I run into snakes. I've jumped off the side of cliffs with snakes. When I was younger, I smashed my neck jumping off a ridge. I bruised myself head to toe jumping off a ridge because it was boom, 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 boom like this, and boom. I jumped backwards to get out of its way. But no, I love to go by myself because that's what I like to do. Yeah, you know why I play the songs I play? Because they're the only ones that don't get flagged on Instagram. So if I'm playing repetitive songs, it's because everything else on my playlist gets flagged and then gets cut down. So let's see, when you show how steep, yeah, that's called, well, that was Mount Baldy. Mount Baldy's a very busy trail. Like everybody and their cousin runs up there. Everybody, like on Saturdays, it's like a freeway. It's like a thoroughfare. Boom, 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 boom. My friend Michelle, her dad, I met him. When did I meet him? I met him, oh my God, I was 46. 46. So 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And he just turned 82. Anyway, he was doing the race with another friend of ours. I met him. There's a race called Race to the Top Mount Baldy. So I met him, and anyway, he made it up there, and he did 3 peaks, and he's amazing. I just saw him on Sunday, so I said to Michelle, I just saw your dad. Anyway, her dad was going by. I usually see him at Mount Baldy once or twice, and he's still trying to get the climbs in. We're all trying to get it in before the winter. I don't want to hike there in the winter because I know that I'm stupid. And even my friend who had her ice pick, okay, like an actual ice pick, she still went down like 1,500 feet and broke her hips and her pelvis and all that shit going down. Like it's like an ice chute, and you're going to hit every tree and smash. And her pick, it doesn't stop you. And the trail is this big. And so all it is ice. And if you hit black ice, you're going, I don't even like to even see any snow on that trail. No snow, none. But like in Palm Springs, when I'm doing that, I mean, it was a bit scary last year. I went up there with Jimmy, this one of Maya's friends, and there was snow at the top when we got there. So there was like snow. And during the sideways trails where it was like black ice, I was kind of scooting on my butt a bit. I mean, I wasn't scared exactly because there was some light packets when it's hard. But that one all winter we hike, it goes up there. It goes up there. Yeah, see, once you stay home, then they get you. And if you have to go out to somebody's birthday, somebody's funeral, somebody's something, that's going to be a problem for you. That's going to be, oh, I'm glad you got your hair done. I have no hair anymore because, and look, it's like sticking up weird because I actually fell asleep. Okay. Anyway, have no hair. What do you think of selenite? I live for selenite. I live for selenite. I live for selenite. Any government office is dishonest. They have control over you. Control is a drug, and it's demonic. So if they think they can control you, they will do that. I don't want to be controlled, so you're going to have to kill me. That's what I say. Go ahead and kill me. Do it. That's what I said to the manager when she kept trying to get me out. I go, make me. I'm like, I just did what my kids did when they were little. I would go, do this, and they're like, make me. Okay, that's fine. Make me. I'm not doing it. I love selenite. It's great. I think I saw that again. It clears your crown chakra. I love selenite. It's good. Selenite is really good. Very, very good. But we have a problem. The ultimate expression of power is control. Yeah, we have a huge problem. And people are so dumb. I can't. I just want to wear a sign going, you are so dumb. I think I'm going to make a sign so I can stop talking and just hold the sign up. You are so dumb. And when they look at me, I'll just have another sign that says, no speak anglais. These are going to be my signs. I do not speak English, and you are so dumb. I can't stand it anymore. I can't. Jackie, oh my God. Wait, are you going to get on another? Okay, Jackie, thank you. Yes, Paul is downloading all of my videos right now onto his home computer disk drive. Oh my God, Alaska earthquake measuring 7.5 triggers tsunami warning. Yes, we're on the same fault line. We could all go down. Thank you, Jackie, for that. Oh my God, thank you. I don't know what to say, but thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to set up Patreon as soon. Do you charge your Moldavite? Absolutely. Not this one so much. Well, I did. I took it off and charged it and put it back on with my cross because I had all necklaces tangling, so I couldn't. Yeah, no, that's what happened in the 1940s without saying what it was. People did not understand. For some reason, they think if they're on the side of wrong because they have to feed their children or pay for their job or have their job, and then they tell you go jump off a bridge, like, are you going to do it? You have a moral responsibility. The fact that you have to make money and then morality, these are two separate things. And a lot of people will say for the money, they have to feed their family and they will justify things. That's what the SS officers said. They justified their behavior saying it was my job. Well, if that is my job, that's why I stopped working in a bar. I wasn't going to feed the addiction of the people. My family owned a bar, meaning John's family owned a bar. And I stopped working there. I was like, I'm not doing this. There's pregnant people trying to drink in here. There's drug addicts. I watched people go downhill. I stopped doing it. It was morally offensive to me. I'm not going to give you your drug. Yes, I realize you're an adult. Yes, I realize you're going to get your drug from somebody else, but you're not getting it from me, period. So I stopped. Once I knew better, I did better. That's what I did. So once I knew better, I did better. How can so many not have any symptoms? That's part of the crazy making. Now, this is what I was saying. If you've been raised as a child of an alcoholic, again, I'll reiterate it, I was, and you're raised with a crazy bitch mother who plays head games with you, then you're familiar with this because these head games, you know, they tell you one thing and it's like, I remember, I shouldn't even say this. I remember in 2005 going to visit my mother where she insisted my father didn't smoke. The man smoked my entire life till I left home. He smoked. He maybe quit after that, but he smoked. Every picture he had alcohol and a cigarette in his hand. He smoked. She said he didn't. It's called gaslighting. Who says you're sick when you're not? That way everybody's sick all the time. Oh my God, you're sick. Sick all the time. Let's see. Jim Beam wing whiskey drinking stinking. Exactly. It was Canadian Club in our house with peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. I don't allow that shit near me. If you drink that shit or you eat peanut butter and the two smells together and then mint gum, it just sends me into a violent rage. So I will attack. Attack, attack, attack. Like that. Like this. Right up there. Yeah, I think my mother was too. My mother was definitely a speed freak. By that I mean she took the asthma medicine, which all of your speed freaks take. And she just kept taking it and she was wacky. But it's that kind of game. Look at this. If they let's say you get up every morning. Let's say you are sick. Okay, my dad was alcoholic, pepper snaps and beer. Oh God. I can't. No beer. No. Yeah, right. Exactly. So they're taking the meth all the time. What it is it's Sudafed really, and they're taking meth. We're being raised by these people. But it's okay. You be on weed all you want. But I would get my wits about you because they want you to tune out. That's why the liquor stores were open. How come the liquor stores were open? Why are your fucking liquor stores open? If your liquor stores and necessities are, my dad is possessed. Allison's dad is possessed. Let's see, I have a very close friend. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I find myself, because I'm so strange, I'm so traumatized. I'm so traumatized by people that drink and people that do cocaine, and that's all I'm saying. If they drink and they do cocaine and they open their mouth around me, I want to shove my fist through their face. This is a problem. See, this is reading different. Okay. All right, now it's reading right. I have such an issue with it that it sends me, I can sniff them out in a room, and if they behave, I know that's such a beautiful picture of my Keithy. Let's see, my relative judge addicts harshly while popping handful of Adderall. Yeah, I don't pop anything. That's one thing I did. I walk my walk. Whatever my walk is, I do it. I admit I'm an addict to the coffee. I just said it. I'm a Starbucks addict. Here it is. Look at it. This is what I am. But I do not do drugs. I stopped doing, actually tell you, when I married who I married, and their cocaine and alcohol addiction when I married them, without me thinking about it, keep in mind I was 21, so I didn't know. Well, I did know, but I didn't know. Anyway, right then and there, I was like, oh no, I am not going down the path. It separates you. I cannot be around people like that because they don't like my mouth. So it separates me. It separates you from me and me having a relationship with you when you do that shit. It separates it because I won't tolerate the verbal abuse that comes out of your fucking mouth when you drink. So yeah, it absolutely does that. No, I can't quit coffee at any time. Clearly. Yeah, I'm 41. I was 21 and John was 41. So I didn't really understand the dynamics of that situation at the time. But what I did know at age 20, whatever dalliances with drugs and alcohol I had, absolutely was not going to let it happen. I stopped everything. I raised my kids. I know Keithy is prettier than everybody, my Keithy. I stopped doing everything at 20. I wasn't going to do it. Wasn't going to happen. I was not going to do that. Wasn't going to, no, it was a little bit after 20. It was probably more like 20, not 20, probably closer to 23. But I stopped. My children never saw me. They never saw me. That 1 month after I gave birth to Keith, I drank wine at night because I craved the wine, and then it was gone. And I got married in Vegas too. That's what I did. Yeah, I have a Vegas wedding story. Of course I have a fucking Vegas wedding story. I have 2 fucking Vegas wedding stories. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. First one I got rid of in 4 months. That was a mistake. I was drunk. That's a true story. Anyway, yeah, no, it's called spirits, but what I'm saying to you is I was so against it. I never wanted my kids to see me that way, so that their drug addictions and alcoholic addictions, whichever they may or may not have had growing up, Little Whitechapel, there you go. I did it twice. One, I didn't go to high school really, but one to a teenage sweetheart and then with John. I did that. Yes, I did. Oh yeah, of course we are. Anyway, I never wanted my kids to use me as a scapegoat for whatever they were going to do. It was never accepted. But here's what I will tell you in truth. Here's what I will tell you. I will tell you that if you take a stand against drugs or alcohol and your family members doing it, you will not have a close relationship with them. You will not, because they want to do what they want to do. It separates you from your family because you want what's best for your family and you don't want them to destroy their body, their mind, or have people around them that are destructive, because people on drugs, it's misery loves company and they will take you down. The energy will take you down. It will take you down. You don't have to give up. Do whatever you want. Wendy's like, I'm not giving up my pot. Do whatever you want. I'm literally talking. Ask yourself though, why? Yes, John was my second in Vegas, correct. I had no business getting married ever, just so we're all very clear on that. I'm a very loyal person and I stayed 30 years, but I have no business getting married because I'm not really the marrying type. I don't want to listen to you in a marriage. I do not want to conform to you in a marriage, whoever you are. I don't care if we get along and we're best friends. The fact that I have to discuss what I'm doing when I make my own money with you, I do not want to do. So I have a problem. I would not mind living in a separate house, being married and meeting up for dinner or breakfast or sex, and that's it. Yeah, loyalty is not a good thing, by the way. It's an okay thing when it's balanced, but loyalty will take you 30, 40 years down a path that's not right for you because you think, oh, I'm going to be loyal. It's not a good thing. It's not. Over loyalty is a flaw and a weakness. John would never come on my show. He has nothing to do with me. He hates my mouth and pretty much everything about me. His family hates my mouth and everything about me. Not his son and not any of his sons. The one female in the family, that one, she can't stand it. She's a troll. She's probably on here trolling me. Anyway, but yeah, John would never come. Yeah, everybody in that family, I didn't say I was with him. I didn't say I wasn't or was. I mentioned him. I had children with him. When you have children with people, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. But it's true. I mean, loyalty is a negative thing. The loyalty of a person, it's negative because you're like, if you have kids with somebody, you're going to stay with them 9 out of 10 times. It's very hard to break free because you don't want your kids not to be around you. If your kids do drugs or alcohol, here's a problem a lot of my clients have. If they leave a husband, sorry, someone's texting me here, probably telling me to shut up. I can't. I wish I could. I can't. Yeah, I don't know what you did. Excuse whatever I posted. It's fine. Post whatever you want. John was my best friend. However, it's not a good match all the time. And it probably would have been better for me to stay in my own space because I don't want to argue with you about you being right. I don't care if you're right. I don't fucking care if you're right. When you live with an Aries, all you're doing is fucking arguing, right? You argue and argue and argue about them being right. I don't care. I don't care. You go ahead and be right. I'll be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I don't care. I am wrong a lot. I wouldn't, Jenny, I wouldn't get married if you don't know about it. You have to really be hit with it. I wanted children, and for some reason, I'm not married to you, Allison. It's okay. My Paigey is an Aries, and I don't argue with her. Yeah. Yeah, they are oppressing you. They're oppressive. It's oppressive to spray hand sanitizer on you. That's like spraying self-tanner on you. You're suffocating my skin. Back off. No, I'm saying this is a lot of my clients have this problem. I get a lot of calls from people that are married to men and divorce them. And so the woman divorces and she doesn't have the money the man has. So the man has temporary custody of the kid. He's pissed at his wife. So the wife says, don't feed the kids cheeseburgers because they're gaining weight, let's just say. The husband's like, I'm going to be best friends, and the kids are going to do whatever they want at my house, and they're going to disrespect you, and that war goes on. That war goes on in a house when somebody's an alcoholic and when somebody's on drugs. Because if kids want to do drugs and you're a mother that doesn't want to do drugs, your kids are going to do drugs and you're going to be fucked out of a relationship with them. That is what's going to happen. That does happen. So your loyalty in your family to remain with your kids, I'm going to say this right now, you should probably run the fuck away from your kids until they want to come to you and they can see that you're sane. Because if you keep arguing in the same house, it's just a big clusterfuck. So get out now while you can. Just a word of advice from my clients. This is what I'm saying. But drugs and alcohol actually separate you from people you love, because people on drugs and alcohol, and I'm not talking if you have a drink at dinner, don't get me wrong, or you did a drug or you took a crazy fucking pill because your tooth hurt or you want to go to bed. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that have a problem with it, right? I broke free. You can break free. Everybody can break free. I just don't care. After Keith died, I don't care. I don't want anybody around me. Get the fuck away from me. I'll do what I want and I don't need you for anything. So get away. That's just the way it is for me, right? What if I'm always hurting? I don't know what that means, but I don't know why you're hurting. Yeah, marriage is an abusive situation. It's abusive. You are marrying somebody. It's never equal. How is it equal? Somebody's coming from here and somebody's coming from here. Nobody coming from equal. They're coming from different. Very few people can connect like this. Keep your separate residence. Keep your separate residence. Fuck them like crazy. Send them back home so they don't get too used to you. Seriously. Have dinner with them every night. Have them stay over for 2 nights. You stay over for 1 night. Have your kids with them. Have your kids go between houses. It's all okay. Marriage is bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit. You tell me how it works. And if you want to get married, forgive me for being so harsh. If you want to get married, then do that. 33 years over here, okay? 33 actually with the same person. Go fucking figure that. Nobody should be put into that kind of hell. Nobody, okay? Nobody. Nobody. Just saying, my whole, yes, right, I really, oh my God. Yeah, no, the fighting is outrageous. You just want to tell an Aries, you just want to take your fist, shove it down their throat and say, shut the fuck up. And so it was so bad in our house. It was so bad when my kids were teenagers in the nonsense because their dad, AKA John, would say, oh God, I'm going to be in so much trouble. He would say, so I would say to Keithy or Jason, some stupid shit like clean the kitchen. Hello, I'm a girl. I don't want your bacon gunk all over everything where I got to scrub the stove for 4 fucking days, right? Anyhow, I would say something like that, or I would clean their room. Oh, I had a cleaning lady come, and the kids would get furious because she would unplug the plugs for some reason to clean on the, I don't know what she was doing. Anyway, I would get yelled at, and then John would be like, well, they would scream obscenities at me, and John would be like, well, they have a point. You shouldn't have probably been cleaning in their room. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's normal. Like, they're so out of whack over there that for a good 3 years, I ate dinner in my car while they were teenagers. I dropped the dinner off on the counter, and then I went in the car, and I sat in my car in the driveway. The kids would come home, walk by me. I'd give them a little high five from the car in the driveway while I ate in peace. And then sometimes I would fall asleep in there too. Hence the reason I go to a chiropractor now. I ate good 3 years in my car. And the minute they started talking, I walked out the front door, got in my car, and left. No way to deal with it. No fucking way. Nah. And that's what's so sad about Keith dying. No, it really is bullshit. I was just going to get used to being a friend with my son, and he died. He didn't really come around me much because they were kind of mad at my, strict policy of, like, you can't sell drugs out of the house. You can't do shit from when they were teenagers. Whatever bullshit people try to pull, whatever it is, I spoke up every time. Oh, I'll never get married again. That's what's so funny. You got married again at 45. I have no clue why you did that, but bravo to you if that's what you wanted. I want you to do what you want to do. But yeah, I ate dinner a lot in my car. I spent hours. The last 3 years before Keith died, I was gone a good 8 hours a day, like not at a job, hiking. And then I was on my phone working. So that's what I was doing. Yeah, I was doing that. So that's what I did. That's what I did. And then I just started focusing. I just ignored them. If they opened their mouth, I put headphones in. I'm like, I can't hear you. It was just constant fighting in a house of 3 men. And 3 men will, no, it's true. I mean, I'm saying to say sorry. The worst thing is that my Keithy died. The other 2 are still, whatever. But the worst thing is that my Keithy died before I got to know him separate as an adult woman with my adult son. So that was just a huge, that was my biggest sadness, is that I didn't, it was completely toxic. Are you kidding? Who eats fucking dinner in their car? Who eats dinner in their car? No, they'd start fighting each other. And I'm like, I can't. Anybody, if you're in a house that asks you why you have to clean up, it's like, what are you, stupid? I can't. I just can't. And then Keith took over the job of cleaning up. Then he understood. I'm like, how's it feel to scrub that stove? That's right. And I stopped talking. I mean, I think there was probably a good 5 years where I screamed obscenities at John. That's my only word, was an obscenity in his face. And then other than that, I just stopped talking. I just stopped talking. And then I would go, I know you are, but what am I? Like that. That's the only way I could deal with it. But I wasn't going to leave my children. I'm not going to fight somebody for my kids when my kids are my kids. And that's the way it is. I'm not saying anything about anybody that way. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so nice. No. I stopped talking. That's impossible for me. Do you understand? All I want to do is communicate. I had to stop talking. Stop talking. Let's see. I was married and loyal for 25 years. The Leo is the alcoholic. I'm a Leo, but I'm not an alcoholic. I'm becoming violent though. Let's see. I did too before I divorced. Exactly. I just hung out in the car. Literally, feet up on the dashboard in the car. Like everybody with the cameras on the street is like, that bitch is in her car again. I had no idea what I was marrying. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not even about the person. You cannot make a choice about. All I wanted to do was to have my house clean. And the thing I loved about Jason as a teenager most, so you do his laundry. He loved to pile the laundry up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm totally, yeah, PMS. Yeah, once a month there was like red tape around. There were the yellow, caution tape. Get the fuck away from her. She's having PMDD. What I cannot handle, when you walk by a room in your house, like a closet that's shoved full of God knows what, and you're just like, oh my God, I can feel the energy of that closet. Let's see, especially mothers that get their kids hooked on it. My ex-mom, no, I didn't do you know the moms were not friends with me in high school? Okay, well, you're doing good, Nora, if you can handle it. I never could. I want to scratch his eyes out. I'm sure he wanted to punch me in the face too. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I did want to scratch his eyes out. I can get along with him fine. I just can't be around all the time. But these mothers in school, I told you, they were giving my kids drugs and shit. And it was okay with them. And they wonder why their kids are addicts. I don't know why kids are addicts, but monkey see, monkey do. And they're not going to see it from this monkey, which I used to get called in my house, by the way. At least I'm not the monkey in the cage. That was said to me quite a bit. You know what? I'm not going to do the drugs. So you're never going to put that on me. That's what I wanted. You're not putting that on me. You are not taking that and putting that shit on me. It's so offensive. And that basically, after watching my stepson pass from an overdose, okay, it was disgusting. I know, tooth pain, then take a pill for tooth pain. I know, root canal, that's it. No, it's not genetic, it's a choice. There's a genetic predisposition, but you don't have to go out and smoke a crack pipe. Like, who told you? Here, put this pipe in your mouth and do it. And then, on what planet do you keep doing it? And when do you... Yes, parents alienate. I stayed with my boys, but it didn't matter. They sided with their father anyway. They like their father better. Unfortunately, that's the way I feel about it. Do I know if it's truly true or not? No, I don't. I just know that my Keithy died before we had a chance to really make amends. So that, I would say to you moms, I don't know what to say. Maybe you got to let the kids do what they do and to, connect with them in case they pass away. But I couldn't live like that. I had to set my boundaries. Yeah, I can't do that. I was trying to be their friends. I love my kids like crazy. I pushed them out of a very small spot and did not want to be, you were snapped. I haven't watched that show, Bobby. Look at your picture. Your picture's up. Bobby in the show snapped on her show. I don't know what that show is, but there you go. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I did. But there were the three of them would break out into a freaking fist fight in the house. Well, not really a fist fight, but there was a bunch of shit in the house. I would just look at them and I'd be like, as soon as they opened their mouth, I went right outside. I put a pair of running shoes on. I'm like, bye. I walk in the door sometimes, walk right back out. My hair fell out of my head. My hair fell out of my head. No, I was not going to deal with it. Sorry. No. And it's funny. Yes, gang up. That's how I felt. But I would say Keith was the least of the ganger-uppers. Keith, at least, was a hugger and a thing. But that Jason will go balls to the wall and, torture you for doing laundry. So my problem with Jason as a teenager was stacks of clothes. Oh God, I couldn't stand it. I can't because I can feel it. No, women don't need men. I need a dick. Oh God. Did I say that out loud? Sorry, I've been in lockdown. Whatever. I need a vibrator. A man, Oh, when people snap. Yeah, I think I'm going to snap soon. Anyway, I can have dinner and great time and conversation. I can have that and, I'm sorry. Good dick is good dick, but I can't marry it, okay? I cannot marry it. It doesn't mean I don't love it. I can love the person. I just can't. And if you are not equal, if you whine about what you don't have as a man, I'm sorry, that's too bad. Go out and get it or shut up. I'm not giving it to you. If you're not a strong ass man, get out. If you shave all your body hair off as a man, you're gay, get out. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Oh my God, I forgot to say that, right? Right? Put a boot in the washer and smile. Exactly. Oh my God, so I used to take Jason's laundry to fluff and fold when he was a teenager because I didn't have time to do 500 hours of laundry. And I could not walk energetically. I can't handle mess. That is another thing that you have to consider when you get married. Love is not enough if somebody is a slob or a hoarder. I'm just letting you know. Keith and I like to keep things clean and give away things to Goodwill. I found out that the scooter I gave away that Keith had, he bought with Paige, but I gave it to Goodwill and it was an expensive one. And now I feel bad because I would have given it to Lila. I just had to get it the hell out of the house. He was too tall to be on a scooter and really too tall to be on a motorbike, but no one listened to their mother and didn't tell them that he bought a bike. That's the secret that those three kept. They didn't tell the mother because I'm too strict to know. But guess what? The child passed away on the bike. So maybe the mother should have had a say so in that. Just saying. Can't say so with adult men, so they tell me. However, adult men that live in your fucking house and you're still paying bills, maybe they should have. Sorry. Okay. Little rant. Sorry. All right. I'll stop now. I guess, yeah, I'm having a nightmare breakdown. Gonna have to deal with me. No, women never need men. Like, I learned that when I gave birth. Although John was with me. Like, we had home births and John was right there. So he said his back hurt after 18 hours. I'm like, what about my crotch hurting? Okay. The 9+ pound, 22-inch person that just came out of my hoo-ha really fucking hurt. All right. Like hell. All right. Now everything hurts. I know I can't handle a mess. I have to organize and it has to be that way. And I don't even, Jason would, well, you guys know it, jam the washer up, jam the dryer up. I would fluff and fold everything, put it in bags, put it in his room. This is just $50 a week. I'm taking it to fluff and fold for this little child that I love very much. Anyway, I would find it all over the garage floor in the oil where the bikes were. I'm talking pedal bikes, the car, all of that. He'd just throw it on the floor in the garage just to be obnoxious. What's that about? That's right. So then I took the bags of clothes and gave them to Goodwill. Yes, bitch, I did that. Yes, I did. Anytime you leave it on the floor, it's going to somebody who can respect it since you're in my freaking house. I can't. I don't want, and I'm talking complete mess. Food wrappers with food in them on the floor. So I started leaving those in his bed. He wouldn't learn. So I ate dinner in the car. Then my car became a crazy mess. Okay, so look at this. I want to read this card because I just said, not that it matters. Then I received this in the mail. This is from Tess and Lena. And look, they wrote a beautiful card about Keithy and then sent me, look at this, you guys. Look at this. Seinfeld. Not that it matters. Seinfeld, you all. Look, Seinfeld. Oh my God. See? What's that with the toilet paper? It took me 2 hours to clean their fucking bathrooms. Pigs. I told you, I called myself a Guatemalan squat maid. Then I came and hid out here. That's what I did. I said, what am I, the squat maid in the house? Like, you three bitches think I'm here to clean for you? What the fuck? Not that it matters. Anyway, Seinfeld, thank you guys. Look. Seinfeld. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Exactly. So excited. And that was from, again, I think it's Teresa and Lena. I'm trying to read that, but I don't have my glasses on. I have to hide out. This is my hideout. You'll never see me again. You'll never fucking see me again. That's what I did. Yep. Yeah, it's just, somebody has a dominant, let's see, I think all moms feel that way. Oh God, it was so, no, I mean, I doubt, yeah, well, yeah, probably. Yeah. No, I just got my studio. My studio has a bed, it has shelves, it has a shower. I'm not around you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Push the buttons. Anyway, that's why my Keithy was mad at me when he died. Keithy and Jason were both mad at me. Because, now I have to plug this in because it won't plug my phone in. Okay, I just ducked down. Now I'm back. Yeah, I wasn't, I required really, and do you sleep? Of course I do. If I want to, I do. I sleep here. Yeah, or I sleep in my car. No, my car is my thing. No, I'm usually up at 3 in the morning or whatever. If I sleep down there, I'm gone at 3 in the morning. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say. I would say you put yourself in a weakened position. No, Keith was really mad at me. He told his friends, then he died. That's what happened in this house when you set your boundaries as a grown-ass woman, once you've raised your kids and you stayed and it's not working or whatever, and you set your boundaries, your adult children hate your guts and side with the other parent. Yeah, probably because you're the sober parent. I'm not saying anybody's not sober. That's what I'm not saying. Oh, I've got to stop. I've got to fucking stop. Oh my God. Okay, too much information. Anyway, I don't know what does karmic number 14 mean? I don't know. Anyhow, I love Seinfeld too, not that it matters. Oh, they're gay, not that that really matters. Remember, has anyone seen my fiance? I don't even know where your fiance is. Anyway, it's very hard. I think you put yourself, maybe the dingo age or no, oh yes, I know, right? I just listened to that case. That's a true case in Australia in the 80s. The dingo ate the baby. Remember Elaine? She goes, the dingo ate your baby. Oh my God, at that party, and that woman just has a drink in her hand and look, she's like the oh God, yeah. I was not necessarily a good or bad mom. I just think when you get married, and you live in a house, you are putting yourself in a horribly vulnerable position with another person when you have a child with them. And I'm not saying it for any other reason than when you have that child. There are laws. It depends what state you're in, but you have to have money to fight this person, okay? Yeah, you have to have money to fight them. And do you want to leave your children and get into a huge fight and not watch your children? But I might say it's better to leave, but then you have to make sure you can earn enough and all of it. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. I don't know why women do it. Some men do it. I don't know why they do it either. It's not just women, it's men too. But I think it's a horrible disadvantage. You will weaken your power. You're taught to rely on another person. Is the worst thing on the planet Earth you can do. Because you cannot rely on another person. You can only rely on yourself. You can rely on other people at different times and you can be there for them. I'm not saying that. But ultimately, when somebody gets in a fight with you over your kids, you will lose or your kids are going to be damaged. It's even if you're nice, what if they're not nice? What if they're nice and you're psycho? It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know why people do it. I don't know. I really don't. I don't. You should live in separate homes. You should keep your autonomy. You should be able to pay your own bills, both male and female. There are men that do it too. You should be able to pay your own bills. You don't know what you're getting involved with. The dependence is bad, so bad. It's such a trap. Guess what's happening in our society? Suddenly mom and pop businesses can't work, right? They could have fishy fingers. I don't even know what that means. Now I'm traumatized. But what's happening? Mom and pop businesses, okay, are Are you stealing? And I like shoplifting on occasion. Oh, did I say that out loud? Not that it really matters. All right. Okay. Yeah, you could. I'm saying it's not just to women, it pertains to men too. Some men don't want to leave their children, they don't want to. Single for the last 16 years. Oh, and you're so lucky. Here's another thing, women. Remember this, men as they get older get all kinds of women. Women like that, okay? It's been it's acceptable. We get older, we get left alone. Men always remarry, or 90% of the time will remarry to have somebody look after them. Women can't get a fucking date when they're over 40. Some can, those people are drunk in bars. I'm talking, well, I live in Los Angeles, so ain't nobody dating here unless you're 15, so we know how that goes. But it's unfortunate in our society because the whole thing is flipped. Intelligence doesn't matter, this doesn't matter, you know, whatever. Just that's how I feel about it. But not that you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying a lot of my women clients, hi from Sweden. Yeah, I know men don't want to be alone, but a lot of my women clients are alone, and yeah, I don't care anymore either. I don't care. Since Keith died, I really don't care, because the only thing that mattered to me was my children. It wasn't so much about the marriage, it was my children, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem too. I guess you're supposed to like necessarily care about the partner all the time. I didn't. I wanted to have, like, you know, this relationship, but I really wanted my children. So yeah, LA is disgusting. And yeah, I don't want to report to anybody. If I have to fucking ask you if I can spend money, I'd rather poke my eyes out. Seriously. No, I'd say the grass is green in the not being married side of life. I think you can be friends with men. I think you can even be friends with your husband or wife. But I think I don't know. It's so stressful. Maybe it's just me. It might just be me. I find it very stressful to have to live in a house with another person. And I am pretty easygoing till you're a hoarder who leaves your clothes all around the fucking place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, marriage is, that's how I feel. So few are sponge worthy. I know, right? What the hell is a sponge anyway? No, I remember it. I could never take birth control, so I do know what a sponge is. And so few are sponge worthy, that's true. Some are fun sponge worthy. I don't communicate with Keith. So not only did I not get along well with my children at this point because I set boundaries, my son passed away and I don't talk to him. And this is the work I do. So life is going really fucking great. So I couldn't tell you what he says. I don't really know because I can't pick up on it because I'm completely blocked. I'm just being honest. 22 years. Yeah, I should have taken that. I should have just had my kids and not. That's what I want to, and the guy, yeah, it does. If he leaves a toilet seat up, get the fuck out. Right? If he shaves from head to toe, get out. Oh my God. Yes, no contract at all. The contract, you're just going to fight. Men are aggressive. They want to fucking win. Somebody loves vodka. You're right. Maybe Keith is doing it for a reason. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get it. I don't even know what to, yeah, Deanna does, but I don't know that I believe all of it anyway. I'm just saying, when your own child dies and you can't pick it up and it's what you do, you know, maybe they didn't like you and they went on. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't spoken in months. Exactly. Then you understand when they fucking talk behind your back and then your kids think you're shit. Exactly. That's right. Then your kid dies and he thought you were shit. And then you have to hear how you weren't around when he died. That's right. Ding, ding, ding. Fuck that. I wasn't around because you drove me crazy. Okay, now I'm ranting. It's happening. Forgive me. I'll just keep pretending like I used to. Yeah, that's it. I tried like hell to get my kids to pay attention to me and they just weren't going to. Exactly. Jason hasn't come around me since Keith died. He doesn't come around me. Doesn't show up. Won't drive the 5 miles to see me. Wants me to do it his way. I don't want to not do it his way. But I don't know what to say. You're fucking 28 years old, grown-ass man. And you can't make it up to see your mother for 5 seconds? Of course, some would say that's my fault. Whatever. So let it be my fault. I have boundaries. That's what I have now. I have boundaries. Yeah. No, I just wanted to kill myself. Seriously, I was suicidal. And it was just like, la, 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 la. So I ate my car. My friends, remember, I called them from the car. That's all I did was drive around in my car. That's it. That was it. That was it. Yep. A lot of people understand. A lot of people understand. It went on for fucking years, me and my car. And then there were moments when it was good, but it's so few that a marriage perhaps is not worth it when you got to argue with somebody all the time. So yeah, I know I never could get a fucking date. It's what I tell people. I never get safe public venting. So they have evidence on me, but I'm not worried about that right now. It's the truth. Anybody that was ever in our house knows it. Knows it's the truth. Christina says she'd drive across country to see me. She says that sounds creepy and weird. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what. Yeah. No, I guess Jason is just taking whatever. I don't know how to speak on their relationship. I can't really speak on that right now. All I can tell you is my Jason doesn't come to see me because I guess it's not relevant. That's what I can say to you. I don't even know what to say, but there's a party up here. Yes. Oh, Mars bars. I love them. Yeah, that's all I need is vodka and Mars bars. I'm kidding. I don't drink vodka. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Jason is Jason. Yeah, it's very hard. I just cannot believe my Keithy passed. It is. No, Jason probably likes to live where he can do what he wants to do. That kid and I were, whatever. Anyway, I don't know what to say. Jason is the first kid. We don't live alike. And if you're going to be whatever you're going to be, and it doesn't agree with me, I'm going to set parameters. So there's certain things grieving is an excuse. I'm the mother, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. You can see your dad, you can see your mom. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? Oh yeah, he's 28. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. They don't. Go to the post office. I guess I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Grieve, don't grieve. This is how I grieve. But yeah, is Jason, of course Jason's angry with me. No, Jason's angry with me because I have rules. Jason doesn't like things I did to him when he was a teenager to try and stop him from getting whatever kind of trouble he was going to get into. These people don't like it. And then, on top of it, when you come from a family, I'm not talking about his father, I'm talking about the other bitches in the family, bitch in particular, but no, there was a couple of bitches. But when you come from them and I don't know what it is, but they don't like the females in the family, whatever that is. And so as a mother, your rules are going to be broken over here because people want to get at you. You know how that is, right? I know mothers know how that is. It's a huge problem. I spend time with Kenna and I spend time with Lila. I use Redken Flash Lift. I use Redken Flash Lift all the time. I can Redken Flash Lift away. Redken Flash Lift, 20% peroxide to get my bleach, but this is my real color hair. So if you're darker, maybe you need to leave it on longer. I leave it 20% so I don't burn the shit out of myself because my scalp is really sensitive. Yeah, it's always the mother's fault. It's always the mother's fault. Having said that, there are times it really was my fault. So yeah, especially males, don't take it personally. No, all I can tell you in life is I think if you're a sober person, you probably shouldn't get married because you're marrying an addict. And I think if you're an exerciser and the person isn't, if somebody's skinny and the other one's fat, I don't think these things work. I don't feel like these things work. I just don't. I'm just really being, and it's nothing against the other person. It is like literally, I don't want to confer with you. I don't need to talk to you about what I'm going to do. You are not going to be on my deathbed with me. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's terrible. It's so, I can't even describe it. It's, yeah, it's the one thing I just did. I remember I said to, to Keith, like, well, I went down there to see him, of course. Kids need two parents, but not in the same home. They don't. That's a load of crap too. Do you think they need two parents beating on each other, fighting with each other, arguing 24/7 so they got to put pillows over their head? They don't need that shit. Do you think they need two parents when one of them is an addict? I don't think they need that shit. Do you think they need two parents when somebody is like whatever the addiction is, or stealing money, or not bringing it in the house? I don't think they need that shit. They don't need two parents for that shit. They need two parents that are completely in alignment with each other, and I've yet to see that happen. So I don't talk to anybody. I didn't grow up with that, even though my parents were married 50 years. It was a fucking hellish nightmare in that house. I don't know anybody that gets along for autonomously in a marriage. Kids need love, and kids need two sane parents that learn how to communicate, or not in separate households where they're not fighting, or drug addicted, or alcoholics. Kids do not need to be around alcoholics. They do not need to be around parents that hate them, meaning like if you have man-hating parents or women-hating parents, you don't need to be around that. If you have criminal parents, they don't need to be around that. If they have alcoholic or drug addicted parents, they don't need to be around that. For the sake of raising the kids, that's a load of crap. That's a load of fucking crap. I don't even believe in soul contracts. No, I think it's an idiotic choice when a sober person marries an addict. I think it's dumb. I think you're family patterning. I think you're patterning what you grew up with, and you're trying to fix it on some level. This is what I've been told by therapists. But I think you're trying to fix something. But the hardest thing is to walk away from seeing your children. So the children are what keep you tied. The loyalty to not wanting to leave your children. It's unbelievable, because as soon as a woman leaves her children when they're little, it is a trauma bond. It's a total fucking trauma bond. But when a woman leaves her children, let's say they're little, like 3 and 5 or something, she gets called all kinds of fucking names. You abandon the family. I didn't abandon shit. I mean, I didn't leave my kids when they were little, but the woman should be saying, I didn't fucking abandon anything. He made me leave, or she made me leave. I've seen it with men, had the men clients too, where they got to leave when the kids are little. And then the other parent, the psycho parent, the addict parent, the narcissist parent, the mental patient parent, the whatever parent ends up fucking with the other parent, and the other parent gets it all projected onto them. And it's like, what? If you are an addict, you can't make a choice as a parent because you are not in your right mind, Mr. or Mrs. Alcoholic, Mr. or Mrs. Meth Head, Mr. or Mrs. Cocaine Dealer, Mr. or Mrs. Pill Popping Wino on the West Side. You cannot make a decision. You are an addict. You don't get to say. You are not in your right mind. I don't understand why it's even a consideration. You spend half your time altering yourself because you are not truthful with your fucking self. I don't care if Jason's hurting right now. I'm not talking to him, so I can't think about it. Obviously, I care, but I don't care. I just can't right now because we're all hurting. So it's not just Jason's hurting. He can drive 5 miles and bring his mother an In-N-Out burger, or let his mother buy him one. That's what he can do. That's what he can do. We're both adults, but I guess just his dad is hurting because that's what's relevant right now. Or just his sister, or just baby Jack really is hurting, but not for the same reason. Yeah, exactly. Baby Jack got hit by a car. Is John an alcoholic? He was an alcoholic. According to him, he just drinks wine now. But yeah, he'll tell you he's an alcoholic. Yes, his family owned a bar, but that's not where he worked. He didn't work in the bar. That was one of his secondary, third he owned bars and restaurants. Those were businesses that he did not run, did not go into maybe to drink. Other people in the family ran them. So those were businesses he bought for other people. But the truth is, yes, baby Jack had his surgery. Yes, he's a conehead now. Oh God, sorry, my neck. I know, the narcissists always get the attention. I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know I was raised in a family till I went to a therapist. I mean, I knew I was raised in a cuckoo family. I knew that. But and then to talk to relatives well, I mean, that's what Lila calls him. He's conehead now, baby Jack, because he can't take his little conehead off. Because he'll eat his stitches. And if he eats his stitches, then he's going to go back into surgery. You know, the cone, he's got the cone head. He doesn't like it. They can't put him in his little, like, pen because he gets caught with the cone on the pen. Let me find the picture. Sorry, my nose is so itchy tonight. Oh, see? Well, here's this. There he is with his cone head looking all sad. Excuse me. But the thing is, this is his leg. They shaved his leg. Okay, so this is his little tail and his little butt, and see his little scar right here? Oops. See his scar? Oh, jeez. Here, see his little scar? That's his little scar leg. I know, but he's doing good. Like, he's trying to walk. He's not wincing it. I mean, he's lifted leg up. He's not supposed to walk, but he winces. Anyway, he wants to go out and play, and it's hard for him to sit still. But yeah, I mean, we all play a part. He's got the cone head of shame. He's got another week till the cone comes off, I think. Oh, a noodle, a pool noodle. I didn't even think of that. I didn't call him noodle neck. No, what I was going to say about relationships, I think if you attract an addict, you have to get therapy because there's something wrong that you've attracted an addict. So you have to get therapy. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's never good for children. And addicts don't have the right to speak until they're sober and they take care of themselves because they're mind altered and they're crazy. So it's not good. It's not safe. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So you have to fix yourself. You pick one, and you're probably trying to fix family patterning, which I talk about in astrology. You can see the family patterning in a chart. But most people I talk to, male or female, it's really, most people are engaged in this. Like, it's a hell of a lot. The dog had heart surgery and found a soft E-collar. Oh, that's good. I'll look at that. I don't know what John is now. I attracted bipolar or... Yeah, you're lucky you don't attract addicts. Yeah, I'm sure John is whatever he is. I don't ask. I don't care. I stop caring at a certain point. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't call, he doesn't talk. The last conversation, I mean, I talked to, of course drug addicts think you're stupid because you don't have to use drugs. I attract, yeah, I can't describe what I attract, but yeah, it's sad because it damages everything, and your kids will side with the addict because the addict gets away with a lot more, so therefore the addict's cool. That's the problem. When you stand up and you're screaming at kids constantly, don't do this, this isn't right, don't buy a fucking motorbike, you're too fucking stupid to ride the thing, which I said, you're too fucking tall when I found out he had it, which was just 2 weeks before he died. I did not know when he bought it. Three of them kept it from me. I'm going to say it again. Men will overpower women every single time, and I suppose 3 girls in a house would overpower the man. It's not a good position to put yourself in. It's not a good position. And then my Keithy died on his bike, and when I texted him, come visit your mom or come have dinner or come whatever so we could have a separate relationship, he said, I have my own life. Then he died. So I guess I have no life with my son. That's all I'm saying. So I really don't know how to balance that, and I should probably be saying this to my therapist, of which I have 3 different therapists, but I don't know how to balance that because I don't know where you draw the line. I was actually doing what I was advised to do, which is to allow your children to come to you when they feel comfortable to speak to you after situations where you go out on your own and set your boundaries. So I was actually waiting for my child to come to me, and he died. I can't even describe that to you. So when people were saying, you know, they feel sorry for you or whatever, I had no feeling. I'm like, I don't even fucking understand what just happened here and how I set a boundary 5 months before, and my kid is dead within that 5 months, suddenly buying a bike when he should have been paying car insurance that I was paying for. Why wasn't that articulated to me? The bills should have been paid first. It should have been put on me. Why was that not being articulated? Oh my God. Oh, I gotta stop. But my point is, I thought I was doing a favor, in a sense, keeping it going as long as I did that, and then boom. Yeah, oh, it comes as a surprise. I mean, I had apologized. Why I would apologize to my son, but I wasn't always a good mother, but I apologized to my son, and he did tell me I was a good mother. I had the urge to keep apologizing to him probably 7 or 8 months before he passed. So that was good, and he was able to do it, and Keith was actually a really lovely kid. He would pop up and say things, and he did come up and visit, but he wasn't gonna he was with his friends. I understand. 24-year-old men are not gonna hang out with their mommies. However, at a certain point, when there's an overthrow of power in the house, when there's an overthrow of power against the mother in the house, whatever. I'm not saying I was an angel. I'd whip shit at people's heads. You open your mouth drunk, you're getting an ashtray in the head, and John will tell you that. These things happen. But you shouldn't be, these things happen. Look, I'm just dismissing it. These things fucking happen, right? But you shouldn't allow yourself to get in that position. That's the problem, and no one teaches you that. Young people need to be taught that. You shouldn't be running off and getting married just because you want to have a kid. Have a kid. Keep your power. Get a job, you know. Yeah, exactly. Get a job, right? Get a job. Support yourself. Well, he did. Remember when there were ashtrays and the smoke was all in the curtains in your house? I smoked, so I know. Back then. Yeah, and he got an ashtray to the head. He still has a scar, which he reminds me of constantly. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. I did. There's also a briefcase to the head. There's also broken dishes, broken windows. Yes, yes, and yes. This was years ago, by the way. Yeah, make men be. I tried with my boys. I tried to do the best I could. If you are not, Shivers all became my clients. Wait, you missed it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, I broke all the dishes once. They refused to do the dishes. So I broke all the dishes, and then I brought in paper plates, which was John's pet peeve. No paper plates, no plastic silverware. Then do the fucking dishes. So yeah, that's what I did. No, men never want to go into counseling. They don't want to go into counseling. I'm in counseling. Since my son died, I'm trying to get it straight with anybody I can. Anybody. I don't care who it is. I need help. Not help. I'm not going like I need help. But I need help deciphering it so I understand what happened. They all think they're okay. And so there you go. Not the mothers, the girlfriends. Yeah, no, I know you have to leave. But when you have kids, this is what I'm saying. Oh, you got an ashtray thrown at you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't get that. But I've had to duck a few times for other reasons. This is what I'm saying. If a man is a prick or a woman is a bitch, leave. But if you have a kid with them, it's going to make it 25,000 times harder. You are not going to want to leave your child. If somebody is manipulative, you are not going to want to leave your child. Why would you want to leave your child in the hands of a person who's going to say you're the piece of shit? Or drink around them and put them in a car. That's what happened in my childhood. I got thrown in the car with the drunk guy. Hello? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Here, put that kid in the car with the drunk guy. Oh, he passes out. You have to crawl in the steering wheel and figure out how to steer. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. Let's see. Will you check your post office soon? Yes, I will check my post office soon. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I know, Jackie. I know. That's the That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Tough. I have this issue. This is the problem. I tough loved. Okay, how do I want to word this? I understand. Jackie did the same thing. I tough loved Jimmy when he overdosed in our house when Keith was 6 months old and we were out of the country. We were out of the country, but he was watching Tucker, my poodle. Grandma was home. The neighbors were called. They told me what went on. I told John he cannot remain in the house when he's overdosing because I have a small child. And I made that decision then. So they took Jimmy 4 months to pass away after that. Okay, so his dad told him, I didn't come home until his dad told him, you have to get the fuck out of the house in a nice way because I have small children. My allegiance was with the 6-month-old and the 4-year-old, right? Yeah, no, I know the tough love. I'm telling you I did it, and then Jimmy overdosed. But I could not leave somebody with that kind of a problem in the house with small children that couldn't fend for themselves. That is what I thought at the time. So that happened. This time, I was just simply waiting. I was tough loving myself so I could have peace. That's it. And I was just waiting for my boys to decide that I was valuable, okay? Decide that I was valuable to have a communication with, and that perhaps the way that they thought about me, the way that I was described to them, the way that I was chosen and written about, maybe that wasn't what was really their mother was. So maybe they would see me differently outside of a particular environment, maybe that way. And so when you tough love, I'm very much on the fence. But then again, you cannot allow a person to walk over you, even if you love them. Whether it's your child, whether it's your husband, your mother, your father, your whatever, you can't allow it. You cannot allow it because it's disrespecting you, and allowing somebody to do that to you is disrespecting them. It's going to cause shame on them. So you have to set a boundary. Of course, you don't know that till you set a boundary, and when you're a mother, they're your children. So I ate dinner in the car. That's what I did. It was very hard. And by the way, my instinct about what was going on was correct. They kept telling me I was crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I can see it. I'm not crazy. And I did see it. And then all their friends want to fucking go back and pretend the shit didn't happen. They're like, oh, pretend the shit didn't happen. The shit happened. I saw it. I felt it. I knew it. So there you go. And French fries. Now I'm having a compulsive overeating problem, and I'm trying not, every time I call Deanna, I'm stuffing my face. She's like, what are you eating now? All I do is eat on the phone when I'm talking to her. I'm having a nervous breakdown with the food. Yeah, no, I had to. But unfortunately, when you walk away and your child dies, Jackie knows this. This happened to, I don't even know if I should say this. This happened to Jackie as well. Situation with Jackie's a little bit different. Thank you for the super chat, Bobby. I guess it's super chat, right? I'm like, I've forgotten what it's called. Thank you. Yeah, Jackie's situation was completely different in that her child left the earth in a very, very extreme way that wasn't her child's fault at all. My child got in an accident, which is different. So there's different things like a car accident, a motorcycle accident, that's annoying enough. A drug overdose is annoying in a different way. Murder is different in a totally other way. I can't even comprehend that because an accident's an accident. Jesus, it just got cold in here. An accident's an accident. A child being murdered is extreme and so out of your fucking control and puts a human being in such another position where it just completely overrides you because that's not something your child did, like no matter what your child did, your fucking child doesn't need to be murdered. Um, ever. I don't care what they did. Your child does not need to be murdered. That's not something that should be happening. So it's very interesting. See, when someone gets married, Sarah knows, when somebody gets married, they get murdered. Sorry, wrong. Sorry, I digress. Let me pull that back. When somebody gets murdered and a child is murdered, there's even a secondary set of extremes that go on an energy level. There's your child and the loss of your child and everything that your child was going through at the time. But then there's this person that you want to kill because your child was taken from you. And that can happen also in an accident, but it's entirely different when a child is murdered. And then take that to another extreme when a child is kidnapped or stolen from you and you don't even know where that child is. Shot 3 times in the back. Geez, see, I don't even understand what that's about. It's horrible. Murdered in her home when she was, oh God. Who murdered your friend? Did you ever find out? Nature Explorer, who murdered your friend? Horrible. See, who's doing that? The murder takes it to a different level. Totally different level. I don't know with Keith. I'm still waiting on everybody. We have the investigators, the lawyers, and the police, and everybody. So we're waiting. Unfortunately, our children don't realize. Yeah, it's so. Yeah. I don't blame myself. Yeah. Exactly. I can't enable somebody, so I'm going to get in fistfights with people. Yeah, I'm a demon. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we have a troll. You're a fucktard. How about that? But anyway, I can't. When somebody's drunk, I find myself arguing with them, and I'm like, oh my God, they're drunk. This is what the problem is. Is your... I don't know yet. I just started this. I think yours may be different because of the circumstance. It may be different. Wait, it was the man's third body. Wait. Oh my God, he killed the third person? That's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, see, a private eye, I think the way you have to go about finding somebody, especially in the case that I'm talking to Jackie, I think what you maybe don't understand is or you do because you're there. I think you already know there may be a cover up going on. Oh, the drunk is the demon. Okay, well, yeah, exactly. What's wrong with men? I don't know. Not all men are bad, but men, I find on a whole, women have children. Women have children. No, I can't see shit. Oh, Wolf Mother. I don't know if she can see. I can't see shit. You can't argue with a drunk. I don't know they're drunk. Do you see? Because my parents were so good at hiding. Well, not all the time, but it's getting freezing. My parents were so good at, Jason is my tater tot. Yeah, he just is an annoying tater tot. His name is Chirpy because he would never shut up chirping when he was little. But I think the issue is so much of society thinks certain role behaviors are a particular way. Men get jealous because we have children. I don't know about that. Maybe some do. I think men get jealous because women can earn as much money and have children and do shit. I think that's basically it. But we're dumbed down for some women, for some reason. But it's not all. I have men clients. I have some very good men clients that are good, decent people, and they have stupid ass women they're with. Really stupid women. And I'm like, oh my God. Some of my clients have been through crazy stuff. Like, I mean, just crazy where their kids have been held back from them. Yeah, no, I know. It's my, no, I know the feeling, but I can't feel it. It's so weird. It drives me crazy. It's like I'm dead. I can't see, and I'm a folks, but I can't see what others. Oh, drugs, there's usually Neptune, Pisces, 12th house, 8th house, 6th house, genetics, whatever. I mean, I think it can be whatever, but it's no excuse. You don't have a right to destroy your body being an addict. Yeah, child abduction is the worst. You can't destroy your body being an addict. That shows complete disrespect. I see orbs. Yes, I see orbs. Um, yes, understand what you say. Yeah, no, you can't. Brother's wife left him. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm staying away from everybody, but I'm, not. I have friends that are somewhat, along the same lines of thinking, but it's just really hard when you go in a relationship unless you're equal, and nobody's equal. They don't talk about that. You probably shouldn't get married till you're 30, really. Meth is demonic big time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, covert narcissism. Jesus, right? But meth is terrible. Like, I'm in the valley where Breaking Bad was made. Meth is really bad. Oh, everything is bad. Oh, good. I'm glad it got brighter. Yeah. Well, I'm insightful now. I wish I'd been insightful before my son died and just grabbed him and said, I love you no matter. Well, I did tell him I loved him. He knew that. But I mean, just put up with it. See, that's what I'm saying. If you set personal boundaries and your child dies, then your personal boundaries don't mean shit, do they? Because you don't have your child. And crack is whack. But she only said that because she was trying to be status symbol. She wanted to say, I'm a cocaine whore, is what she wanted to say. I'm talking about Whitney there. Okay, there's some other language I don't understand. And flaca. Oh, flaca is that crazy, I've already told Jason, he doesn't talk to me. He doesn't have time for me. Yes, I do like using asteroids in the charts. Yes, I do. But you got to really know your asteroids, and it comes up different. Oh, I made peace with Keithy before he died. I told him whatever I did that was wrong, he's truly sorry for being a bad mother. Yes, I wanted him to know that. It was very important. The zombie drug. Yeah, those people. It's demon drug. What is in that shit? Why do people do that shit? People go eat people on the freeways. What's that about? I don't know why they would take Flocka. Why would they do that? Why would they take Flocka? Look at this. I got a picture. I'm going to get in trouble for this. Vanessa was at the gym. Jason was at the gym. So she sent me a picture of the two of them at the gym. There's Vanessa and Jason at the gym. So anyway, yeah, it's that. Vanessa's mask says fuck you on it. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know why anybody would take that Flocka stuff. I have what was it? Bath salts. Why are you going to take bath salts? Like, go buy weed. Go smoke a banana peel. Why you got to do the bath salts? Like, what on God's earth is that? No, who would do that? I know who would do that. Drugs like that are drugs of insanity. Like those whippets. Like, you're gonna take the oxygen tanks, inhale that. Excuse me. Never. What's that stuff that goes in the air conditioners? That stuff. Oh my God. But smoke a banana peel. I mean, if you're gonna smoke random shit for no reason, go do that. I don't, the Flocka stuff. There was a kid in Jason's high school class. I think he was 14. I think it's 9th grade. It might have been 10th grade. Anyway, the kid, he inhaled nitrous oxide too much and froze his lungs. What the hell? Yeah, it was so sad. And always on his Facebook, oh God, if you didn't get it, I'm so sorry. On his Facebook was a huge mask, on his Facebook page, and then he died. I'm not smoking anything. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Yeah, that stuff, the oxygen, whatever. The whippets that they do. Yeah, that crazy shit that they do. Really, really bad. It's tempting. Okay. Yeah, huffing. Thank you. Huffing. I'm trying to think of it. Thank you, Mary. I'm like, the things. Huffing. Yeah, that's terrible. What are they doing? Oh, no. See, something in them doesn't like themselves, and I can't support that. Yeah, me too. I love my little Keithy. I know. I know I tried, someone took our memorial down. Me and Marvin are getting things ready. Marvin's getting things ready. I'm just the cheerleader for that. So that's what I'm doing. Weed makes, oh, I can't do weed. Yeah. Never can. Whippets, they inhale the thing that comes out of the whipped cream can. Yeah, that's Whippets, the whipped cream thingy, Demi Moore. Yeah, it's the pressure that's compelled in the cans. They inhale that shit. Yeah. Okay, would it be? I have no idea. Kids are huffing. Yeah, kids are doing all kinds of things. Yeah, I can't mother anything. I couldn't mother my own children. Or he wouldn't have had a fucking motorbike, both of them, right? I mean, come on. Let's see. Here's your advice for alcoholics and well, no, they've got head problems because they have to keep using it. So something in them doesn't feel good about being who they are. They don't feel good about being authentic. So it's about being authentic, actually, and accepting who you are, whatever that means. And there's usually a trauma behind it. There, CO2 cartridge. Thank you. Whippets. Yeah, that. Yeah, there you go. They got to know who they are. That's exactly right. They say smoking cigarettes does. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I never smoke them to stay grounded. But they do say there are psychics that read with that. Yeah, there's psychics that read with cigarettes and read the ashes off the cigarette, lick the frog poison. I'm sorry. Why are we attacking frogs now? To clear ourselves. Who came up with this? Who came up with this? Yeah, Tide Pods, I can't. Ugh. But who came up with licking innocent frogs? Set the frogs free. Let the frogs go. Yeah. I know. I tried the best, but yeah. The smoke is pretty mesmerizing. Lick the bottom. Oh, I'm not doing anything with mushrooms. Sometimes I drink that chagra tea and I start to get flippy with it. It's a cheap high. Remember the bubblegum cigars? Yeah, training and grooming kids to smoke. The bubblegum ones, and the powdered smoke would come out. Exactly. Ayahuasca, yeah, people do it. I understand it. Why is it so hard to meditate after smoking marijuana? Because you're on the astral level. You're on prayers for your aunts. I didn't see who that did it. Who screwed the green monkey and caused, did you mean AIDS? Exactly. Well, they blame these diseases that come out of labs on animals. It's a bat, it's a monkey, it's a frog, it's a fish, it's a mushroom. And it's not usually a mushroom. It's some animal they're blaming it on. Exactly. Nitrous oxides in the whippets. Yes, no, they really do. They go and they lick the frogs. But it could be, whatever that, yeah, it makes people throw up and stuff. I don't know what to say about that. I can't. Old couple caught with marijuana. Okay, well, yeah, wait, Kratom. How do you pronounce that? I've got to look it up. Is that the frog stuff? Is that the frog? I know people use drugs to get where they are, and I'm against like all drugs, really. I can't spell correctly. I'm against all drugs. Like if you have to use drugs to get spiritual, I'm not actually that person that agrees with that. But I also recognize that certain shamans use it and it's part of their belief system. So, you know, that's their belief system, right? That's what they do. They do that. Frog licking and other natural Florida wonders. The last thing I'm going to do is lick a frog in Florida. Frog lickers, don't forget your dental dams. I can't. What frog do you lick to get high from? The cane toad. Okay, personally. Wait, Kratom. Okay, Kratom. I can't. I leave the frogs be. Cretin has saved lives, getting people off their opiate. That's fine if it has a purpose like that. There's no need for me to do it. When licked raw or cooked, the toxin acts as a hallucinogenic. I did enough LSD as a teenager to never want to do it again. I don't need to hallucinate. I can do it on my own. Licking toads leaves more of a frog. Yeah, I've heard of this. It's a hallucinogenic. It isn't but the Drug Enforcement Administration said toad licking is the latest way to hallucinate. It sounds like a fairy tale gone wrong, but yeah, okay. Okay, the toxin is I can't pronounce it, whatever it is. It secretes it to ward off its predators, and when licked raw or cooked, it acts as a hallucinogenic. Several dogs have died from it. See, I can't do hallucinogenics. It's not like opioid. No, it's not if it's a hallucinogenic. I mean, if it's a straight up LSD type thing, fuck no. If you had a toad, blah, 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 la 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 la. Okay, so it was to kill a beetle. It's in limited release. It's becoming popular in the Australian outback. It's classified toad slime as illegal in Australia. It's illegal, you toad slimers in Australia. This is what's called a desperation high. Okay, how much is LSD? Just go do the LSD. I guess the toad stuff is more natural. It depends. It depends what you're doing. Frogs, no. Snails, yes. No. Wait till the prince turns into a frog. The prince turns into a frog, right? Oh my God. The duster spray. Yeah, they huff that, and they huff the stuff that goes in the air conditioners. I know, the poor frogs. The frog's sitting there like going, get off me. I have this stuff. And I give up. Go to LSD. Well, I'm saying if you're going to lick a toad, just go do LSD. I know it's not natural, but if you want to hallucinate, that can't possibly cost more than $20. Frogs' lives do matter. Frogs' lives do matter, damn it. Yes, I need hugs. Now I'm getting itchy because I'm thinking of the frogs. Just got here, don't have a clue. We're talking about licking frogs to get high, but some people do it in shamanic release, and that's their religion or what? Who apologized to me? The frog? No, I never licked a frog. Some people do that, and I know there's, thank you for all the hugs, you guys. Hugs back. I'm just going to go through it for the rest of my life, but I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I'm just honest, so I'm just honest. That's got me in trouble. I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to be honest, and my hair is sticking up. Look at this. This is making me crazy. Why did it do that? The gel. Okay, let's see. Aid costs $35 a tab. Oh, wait, LSD tab. $35 then. Okay. Excuse me. I'm glad I'm loved. Ayahuasca. Yeah, they say ayahuasca opens your third eye, and I've talked to people that have Native American connections that believe in it. I don't take that away from them, but I don't think that has to be the way you can go. There's other things you can do, but I don't know. Do what you want. I kissed a few frogs hoping for a prince. Yeah. Yeah, they're all doing the licking thing. I can't even go there. What the hell, right? Okay, can you learn? Animal communication is one of the easiest. I shouldn't say that. It's very forthcoming. Animals aren't usually hiding shit from adults. So animals are very open and forthcoming. Like adults, we're like, oh, I don't want them to know this, so I hide this and that. Animals are just like, I like my cookies, I like my snacks, I like whatever, right? Yeah, so my husband is addicted. Oh no, shut up. Why are people doing this? Animals are honest. Yeah, they are honest. Ceremonial is totally, if it's a religious thing, like peyote is religious. I'm not going to go smoke it. I have friends that went and smoked it for no reason other than to go smoke it. Full on drug addict friends. I'm not going to do that. But if it's something you do for your religion, then that's your religion. Some people smoke a peace pipe. Some people smoke cigars around the table. Some people, look what the Catholics do. Look what people do. They do all kinds of things, right? Yes, I know. The cats, I know, right? The goldfish even talk better. Yeah, I don't either, but it causes a lot of problems on Earth when you don't, actually. Causes a lot of problems. Because most people want you to be like them. I used to have a friend, and I didn't want to eat the stuff. Like when she'd throw parties at her house, there was stuff with sausage, stuff with shrimp, things I don't want to eat, right? And she would always come up and try to shove this shit down my throat. And I'm like, I wish you would stop doing that because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. But they want you to do stuff. And it's like, stop it. I don't want to do it. So it's very weird. It's weird. People want you to do things. Oh, you eat peyote, not smoke it. There you go. No, I think you can smoke it too. Can you? Let's look it up. I just got a message from Carol, who obviously, wink, wink, knows about it. Peyote. I'm not saying it right. Wait, can you smoke it? I'm pretty sure you can smoke it, though. Why do I think that? I honestly have to look it up. Oh, see, somebody says you don't smoke peyote. Peyote, whatever. All right, let's see it. Apparently Phil Jackson was trying to smoke it. I don't know what that means. No, peyote can also be smoked by rolling it in marijuana. This, because I know my friend smoked it. He was just trying to get high. Whatever. Yeah, let's see. The side effects. Let's see here. Okay, peyote is not physically addictive like other drugs, such as heroin. Well, good thing we make a distinguishment there. But over the long term, users may become addicted to some of its pleasurable psychological effects. Maybe I will go do this. I'm kidding. I'm not going to. I'm psychotic on drugs. Peyote may not appear addictive as users do not develop a physical dependency like other drugs. This means they will not experience uncomfortable withdrawal symptoms. On the other hand, peyote can be abused, and when people use it repeatedly, they may experience psychological consequences. Hello, batshit crazy. People who use peyote can develop a tolerance to it. This means they lose their sensitivity to the drug's effects. Sounds like an addiction. You keep looking for it. So you need a higher dose to achieve it. You may also develop psychological dependence on it, which would be called addiction. So there's babble talk in here. Can lead them to feel like they need the drug to unwind, let go of stress. A person may not become addicted, but to the trips and the experience. At the same time, peyote doesn't have a chemical makeup of drugs that are inherently addictive. If someone continues to abuse it, la 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 la. Now I'm getting bored. I'm like la 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 la. What is it? It's been outlawed somewhere. The Aztecs used it. It's a controlled substance, and they hide it under the names buttons, cactus, nubs, and mesco. Okay. Not eating the worm in the tequila either, the mescaline. If that is the correct name for it. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking drinking that worm, eating that worm. I'm not doing it. Okay, what's with the worm and the animals and the this? Okay. Let's see. The native church. Okay, so again, if it's your tribal thing, it's something you do, that's what you do for your ceremonies. Oh no, there you go. The powder is referred to as a mescaline sulfate. And it's pure. Okay, then I'm not doing that. Ceremonies, people gather outside the teepee. Yeah, these people were just fucked up. Let's see. And peyote is classified as a hallucinogenic, which places its name in the same category as something psilocybin, I don't know what that is, and LSD. Yeah, then I don't need to take it. If it's like LSD, whether it's natural or not, I can't go there anymore. I go straight out of my body, straight into talking telepathy, and it's just a matter of time till I get arrested. I'm not doing it. Magic mushrooms, yeah, I'm not doing that. Ended up in the hospital. I'm all talking before the age of 20, okay? Shrooms. I know I actually had a couple of clients that went into the Everglades and ate mushrooms. Yeah, I'm August 15th. There you go. But my client ate mushrooms in the middle of the Everglades and went nuts, okay? Nuts. I'm like, what are you doing? Nuts. Like crazy. Mezcal alcohol will get you drunk from what I've seen before. Yes, exactly. Don't drink it. No. Okay, I don't know what skinwalkers are, but I'm very, very afraid of that. What's a skinwalker? Why do I not know this? Third eye, yes, meditation actually. Ask to open your third eye. Will things change after the elections? No, we're being caged. Welcome to 1942. Germany, get ready. You're going for a shower. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant you're going for na 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 na. That's what you're going. I know alligators are everywhere. She was walking through there on mushrooms. God was protecting her. She is the sister. Her brother disappeared she was a lovely woman with her mother. Can't remember their names. Can't remember right now. It's been so long ago, but her brother disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle long, long time ago when he was young on a boat, a shower. Skinwalkers. Someone tell me what a skinwalker is. I want to know. I've got to Google it. Maybe I know, but I don't know. Skinwalkers. And it pushed up alkaline. Skinwalkers. Okay. Doesn't look like a good thing, these skinwalkers. I love cat. Oh, that's the deodorant I use. Look up Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Skinwalker Ranch. Yes, then I have heard it, but I thought you meant like skinwalkers. I use the native deodorant that is cactus and poppy seed. So clearly I am an addict. I'm just not expressing myself. Get it? Cactus and poppy. All right. Let's see. Is that ranch in New Mexico? Is that where that is? The Skinwalkers Ranch? Let's see. Also known as it's the UFO Ranch. Oh, okay, Utah. That's actually where they went. I can't think of his name. Oh my God. The Androchrome person hung out at that ranch. I can't think of his name. Thomas something. Evil beings that shapeshift. Okay, yeah, shapeshifters. Shapeshifters in and of themselves. Why are you shapeshifting in front of me? Why don't you just be who you are? Why are you trying to hide with the shapeshifting? Right? I don't know. Oh, there's a troll being stupid. Hunter Thompson. Thank you. So you guys know. Yeah, Elaine had me scared and eating the poppy seeds. Not that it matters. I know she kept testing positive. Yeah, shapeshift. Be yourself. Be Utah. Yeah, I just read that. Thank you. Yeah, be yourself, you all. And I am actually like losing energy right now and have to go to nighty-night, you guys. The queen is a lizard. The queen is just ugly dressing. Whoever dresses her needs to fucking stop. Okay? Trolls be gone. I'm going to do some spray that says trolls be gone. My sign over here that says, are you fucking stupid? No speak anglais. And then I'm going to spray them with spray that says trolls be gone. I wonder what would happen if I went in with my spray and sprayed it on them. Like really, what would happen? That's what I'm going to do. Is it assault in the reverse if I spray it on them? What do you think? This is what I'm going to do. Spray. Gastritis. I don't have gastritis. I promise, I'm always saying this. I'm not going to rant anymore. I'm not going to do it. They would turn into yoga pants. I know, right? Okay, I've blocked the new troll. Thank you. It's probably a family member of mine who doesn't like me talking about them, but whatever. Has any of the friends been able to connect? Oh, they dream about him. Troll-free zone. Yeah, people dream about Keithy. Paigey dreamt a lot about Keithy. Some of his other friends dreamt about him too. And made fried I can't read that. Okra. That's a vegetable, right? The green vegetable? Yum, yum, I think. Whatever. Yeah, you guys. Okay, so have a good night. I'm putting another video up. Hopefully I'll get it edited. I'm not telling you on who it is, but I'm going to put it up. So we'll talk to you soon. Oh, yeah. Check if you're still subscribed because people say, oh, Woodstock, Ontario. No, well, people say they're still getting thrown off my YouTube. So there you go. Spray perfume on them and make them eat perfume. Exactly. I'll just go, it's hand sanitizer. Boom. Right? I know. I'm going to get arrested for that too. Thank you guys. Yeah. I'm going to get arrested for spraying people in public, yet they can spray me. See, we got to push the envelope. We got to go. Jana. Hi. Not you got to go. We got to push the envelope. I will be getting arrested in Burbank, I'm sure, because I'm not going to wear a mask outside. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's outside. And if anything is that dangerous that I have to wear a mask outside, then you need to shut down every single public business, including Amazon, because it's not safe for them either. But that's not going to happen, is it? No, it's not. Okay, I've said it enough. All right, let's talk about selling a soul for drugs with me. Oh my God, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, true story, he had good son. Yeah, true story, he had good son. All right, I'll take your word on that. Okay, you guys, we're in cages. I'm freeing myself in the morning. Okay, good night, you guys. I'm trying. Okay, sorry for ranting. I have to constantly apologize for my ridiculousness. Okay, good night, you guys. Thank you for everything that you do. You cheer me up just as much as you say I cheer you up. You cheer me up equal. So it's reciprocal. That's the word. Reciprocation. Okay. Bye, you guys. Peace out, everybody.